I want to get feisty already. It's because it's Wednesday. Or wait, how was Sydney saying it the other day that was driving us insane?
No, she was saying it right, but she just said that Wednesday is the easiest.
I said it's easier to spell than Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday is spelled how it sounds.
There's no silent D in Thursday.
Yeah. Wednesday. That is how it's spelled.
I still think Thursday's harder.
This is what happened. Sydney's already made me feel like S. I'll tell you why.
Sounds about right.
It would just happen like 30. You were in the room.
Oh.
She gets on her TikTok and she's like, look at this. Look at it. You guys, look at this. This is Nick Jonas. No. Who's the other one? Kevin Jonas. Cal Jonas.
What's his?
Kevin.
This one's
It's
Kevin.
Cal Jonas.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Bob Jonas.
This Dick Jonas. And look at this kid. Look at this kid. The kid doesn't even know who he is because he's like, whatever it is. And I'm like, well, that's kind of like how it is with our kids. When they're little at an age, they think every dad is on the radio, and you could just see Sydney's face like, it is so not the same thing. He is so much more famous. I bet you more people know us than Bob Jonas.
Yeah, I bet you we're about the same level as. What's his name?
Cal
Jonas?
Who is that guy?
Kevin.
Is he a singer? Or does he just do TikToks now?
Yeah, did he make
He's in the group.
Did he make a solo album?
Is he in Jumanji?
He didn't do Cake. What's that stupid Dance by the Ocean?
Cake by the Ocean.
Cake by the Ocean? By Dance by the Ocean? What's the name of the band?
DNC
Cake, isn't it?
Or something like that.
I thought the band was Cake.
I thought, yeah, it's Cake.
It's
band Cake.
It's Cake by the Ocean.
Dance by the Cake.
I get it, Lo. I understand.
And that was Joe.
Listen, kids her age just don't care.
Are they like the Beatles?
Who?
The Jonas Brothers?
Compared to us,
Bob,
probably.
Dick, and Cal.
Like, what is our age group? I guarantee there's no 22-year-old females listening.
We got our younger numbers. We had that 14-year-old call us and tell her that she loves washing dishes or whatever.
Wait, are our young numbers good?
Our young numbers are great.
I forget about the ratings and the demographics here. Which one? I know men are really good.
Men are good.
Men love us.
And young ladies like us. But older moms
that's
not
right.
a fan.
No, older mom. No. It showed that they will listen,
but they
hate us. I get that. Part of our life.
Yeah, I'll take that. But that's got Joe Jonas in it, right? What did Kevin do?
He had his reality TV show.
What reality TV show?
Who is Kevin?
Kevin is
Cal.
Kevin is Cal. What is his reality TV show? Life after being
and I like how
relevant.
He's like, my kid doesn't even know who I am. Nobody knows who you are, man.
Yeah.
Like I understand that now.
That was.
At all.
And what kind of ego do you have to ask your 4-year-old, hey, do you know who I am?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, your
dad.
Listen,
I do that with my kids, but I don't do it on TikTok.
Ugh. God, look at Kevin.
Look at Cal. You know who he looks like? He looks like an uglier version of the Malcolm in the Middle kid.
Frankie Muniz?
Yeah, let's do that. Wait, who's that girl that he's with?
His wife.
Oh, what's wrong with her?
Yeah, she's got something wrong with her.
Oh. You think that guy's attractive?
He has a soul patch.
Sydney, he has a soul patch.
Dude, he's a Jonas brother.
So?
Oh, God.
You know who else? Wait, what were we just talking about?
That you know what the wife looks like? It looks like Frankie Muniz with who's the girl that did the back door? Yes! Yes!
Yep, there it is. Oh, her nose is weird. Hey, Frankie Muniz.
That's wrong. We shouldn't have judged like that.
Frankie Muniz is stepping into the limelight again. He is now a sponsor of Smile Direct Club.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I couldn't help but feel so bad for that guy.
Me too. I was like, "Oh, you're not in the limelight anymore, but you decided your teeth were screwed up."
What are you doing? What are you doing here? What are you highlighting?
His net worth.
Why? Was it just a little jab?
Wait,
yeah, but is that what it is?
His 2020 net worth is $25 million. But do we know that for sure?
He made some money.
Yeah. I can't believe his parents didn't take it from him.
They probably did a bunch.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to talk real quick about this. I am so upset about this boo. I shouldn't care this much, but man, did I start caring yesterday about this Booyah Celebrity Challenge.
How many times and how many different baseball teams have we tried to bully into giving us a bobblehead?
Timber Rattlers.
Timber
we did
Rattlers.
that for a second. Yeah, we wanted Brewers. They had none of us.
Yeah, they said who, and that was hurtful. And now we have to fight for it?
Here's the thing. We have what is going on? How can somebody go to radiolocator.com really quick?
Radio
Locator.
Locator.
We could Sid could probably do it.
Yeah, do that.
Put it on the big screen so we can see this. I need to see their range.
Who's?
Steve and Laura's.
Oh,
what is their do you know their call letters?
It's like WQHL or something.
Hold on, let's find this out.
We could just call Dayton 98.5. Star 9. Wait, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Star 98.
Because I got to figure out how big their signal is.
QLH.
WQLH.
They have a 10-watt signal.
Is it?
I have no idea.
I got to see this really quick because how are they?
They have
Now you gotta go to right
100,000 watts?
View coverage map.
Shut the actual hell up.
I had no idea that was that big of a.
They've got a 100,000 watt signal? Where's ours?
No. Wait a minute. You're telling me.
You type in WKSZ.
Oh no, ours is really bad. It's embarrassing. Now I understand. Now I get what's going on here.
Yeah, but why does their Facebook page have like 6 people on it?
Because there's the call letters and there's personality. Their personality is not the big call letters. Oh, are they using the
Star
Facebook?
98 only has 7,000 people on it. We have a 4,500. Wait, it almost looks the same. It says that it gets to Coleman, but I don't think that's true.
So listen, we have 5,799, votes here. Now that we are against Tom Zelaski. It's just it's us and him.
Yeah.
And Steve and Laura are against whoever, Marquez, I don't know. But they have like 1,000 more votes than us, and I'm confused on it all.
And we don't know they could all be voting for the other people, but there's more people voting on that matchup than ours.
You're wrong because you said it right yesterday because this is for radio, this is a big deal.
Yeah.
You want bobbleheads, and it shows if you win this, most people listen to me, and then they can put it on top of their Facebook page like we did.
Yes.
Now,
Damn right.
Lindsay, our old producer that was trying for Sid's gig, she's one of our P1s. She had a really great idea. You ready? She said, new game plan for the voting for the bobbleheads. Steve and Laura are on to the gig because, I don't know what that means. But so next round, the fans need to make sure, or she said the Nuggets need to make sure you guys have enough votes to beat your competition. But the real winner is going to be playing defense. We need to put all our votes against Steve and Laura.
That's what I've been saying!
They will see the number of votes going up in their bracket and think the votes are for them because it doesn't tally out the votes for us to see who has more. And then they get beat by their competition in the bracket because we are voting for the opposition.
I have been saying that since this started.
And then we take it.
Should you be voting for us, vote against everybody else on radio because news people have something called dignity.
Yeah.
And they're not going to go on the news and say, go vote for me.
I don't understand. Here's another thing. How are the news? Now listen, I love you news people, blah, 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 blah. But how would you want a bobblehead from their talking heads? There's no personality. They read from a teleprompter.
Tom, what's his face? Is a staple in this community.
Wait, they're up against a radio person, so maybe he's the one who's...
Oh.
Who is this guy?
Oh, he's from the fan.
He's from the fan.
Oh, that could be.
We always just assumed he was a news guy.
Wait, what is his...
Oh, wait.
His name is Marquez.
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 Who's Lily Zhao?
Hold on. Wait, go back. I got to read what
sports guy?
He's a sports talker and button pusher.
Is he
the one getting all the votes? Because I've been voting for him against Stephen Laura.
Is he promoting it at all?
No. Where's he from?
This area.
Oh, he is? Where's the fan?
The fan?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's in the same building as Stephen Laura.
Wait a minute. I thought the fan was Madison.
Oh, I think the fan is it's like saying, wait a minute, I thought...
Tom Z was begging for votes on the news on Monday.
Shutting the actual hell up.
Can we call a news station really quick so we can see if we can get airtime?
He's on Channel 5. Tom Z was begging for votes?
Unreal.
That's not very newsy.
Don't want my news guy to do that.
Okay, Tom Z.
Don't care if my radio guys do that.
Have you seen his Tom Z?
Go to
I've seen Tom Z. He's beautiful.
Go to the Facebook here.
Yeah, find his Facebook.
We'll find things out.
Okay.
Hey, where's the bear or the bear and the BJ and the bear? Where are they out of?
The score.
Here. They work here.
In this building?
Yeah.
Why do you think we run into them all the time here?
I thought they were just here visiting.
I've never seen them before in my entire life.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, the news people are asking for votes on their Facebook.
Oh.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Who's on Facebook?
Exactly.
Yeah, we need to hit up the Instas.
Yeah.
And the TikToks. That's what we need to do.
We should wait.
You know what? Here it is. We are not gonna we're gonna stay on the radio until we win.
Dude, that's Friday.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I got stuff to do. Ugh.
Yeah, that sounds awful, doesn't it?
You know what happened to me today that I think was the worst? I think it was God laughing.
What?
I woke up because I really had to pee 20 minutes before my alarm was going to go off.
I woke up and I wouldn't look at my alarm because it just, you know how you get that internal clock and you just know.
Yeah.
And you go, I'm not going to look at it because I'm going to be upset.
Yeah.
And 2 minutes later, it went off.
Oh. See, I always look at my alarm because my internal clock is a lot like an 89 Ford Escort where you just don't know how to change the radio and it's still stuck on whatever time change you're not on.
I get that.
I like to look at the clock because I like to see when I've only been sleeping for like an hour.
That's fun, but I can test that out. Yeah, it's so good when it's only been an hour.
Yeah, when you wake up and it's like 9:30 and you're like, oh, I feel so refreshed. I could start my day now. Can't wait to sleep for another 3 hours, and then you wake up dead.
Is that hot in here?
No.
It's not?
Yeah, it is. Oh,
okay.
She's just got a fever because of her coronavirus.
By the way, we have an email from this company that states what we need to be doing. You want me to tell you the one that I hated so much?
Which one?
I'll tell you.
Does it pick up after yourself?
No. Hold on.
How about not putting trash on work desks?
Oh, now that is a thing that needs to stop now. Now I'm scared. I hold on. Well, anyway, it says avoid grabbing door handles.
Well, that's all we have.
Use your hip or your shoulder to open the doors. And I go, that doesn't work because this company loves door handles.
There's only two things that this company loves: door handles and those weird trackball mice that they bought from Circuit City.
Boy, that was an ordeal when we asked to replace those. It's like they went out of their way to put handles on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't feel like you need them.
Right. On the box of tissues, it says wash your hands with soap and water before and after using shared workspace to limit spread of germs. Cover your coughs and sneezes with a tissue or sleeve, not directly into your hands. Why are who needs to be treated like a kindergartner? Like my kid knows not to cough in your hands.
Well, we had to teach Sydney a few months ago.
Oh, yeah. She would just sneeze outright.
Dude,
or sneeze right in her hand and then rub the mic.
And, like, touch you.
Yeah.
They're so unexpected.
Your sneezes are quick.
Yeah. I can't see them coming.
Bill Jarts from Channel 2 is going for a bobblehead, too.
Who in the actual hell is Bill Jarts?
I don't know, but I really like him. I like that name.
Oh, yeah. He invented the Jarts.
You know what? Either it's going to be this. This is what's going to happen here. Either I'm going to stop caring about this completely, or I'm going to get so that I'm going to quit if we don't win. We will strike the show
Yeah. They want, and Bailey Burmaster.
Our name
was on the news!
Our name was?
Yeah, look it!
What are you talking about? Or does it say that?
On the other side. Go to Bill.
Why are you getting so happy?
Oh, man, isn't it your dream to be on the news? That's why all those people do crazy things.
What my dream has been is to get bobbleheads, and then I lost that dream. I stopped caring about it, but now it's back.
Yeah. Type in Bill Jarts. Let's hear what they're saying. They actually talked about it on the news.
You know what makes this?
Just Google Bill Jarts.
Bill Jarts.
I am so sick of them using the news to. They have a bigger area.
TV's dead. TV is dead. Okay.
Can we call the newspaper?
Pang. Pang works for the newspaper.
Panger.
No. Yeah.
That's Bill Jarts? He looks like he invented Jarts.
Go back.
He looks like a dude that is really into Jarts in his
Top
backyard.
Stories, vote for Bill Jarts and Bailey.
Let me hear this.
Yeah.
Let me hear this crap.
Boom. Let's hear this.
All right, hang on.
No free rides, Krupka Dental.
That guy looks like he's a dentist, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just tell people's professions.
Yeah, you can. Like, she's weird.
She sells crystals.
This is so crap. Unbelievable. Nobody cares about Bill Jarts.
Now,
okay, I'm going to say this.
why don't we all get them?
Hold on. Here's the thing. Now, I'm not saying that Tanner and I are good looking, but we're pretty well put together.
I have such a round head. It's made for bobbleheads.
It's made for bobbling.
It's made to bobble.
Do you want that on the dash of your car? Or do you want Jarts?
Oh, there he is. He's talking.
Let's see Jarts.
Oh.
Hey, you don't want that?
Yeah. You don't want Bill Jarts with his devilish good looks.
You know what I want to do here is I want you to put up everybody. And now I want to just start judging everyone.
Do you know who actually would make a good bobblehead?
Go.
But we shouldn't talk about it.
What? Oh, damn it.
Otis. Otis would make a great bobblehead.
I'm having a hard time not voting for Billy Bummaster. I forgot about Billy Bummaster.
Yeah. So Bailey.
Oh my God.
Bailey.
They are beautiful. That is a beautiful group of people. I'm so sorry.
It is, man. Go back.
But
Go
we
back
only
to
care
their
about
homepage.
Tom.
I like how they took this, and this guy's eyes are just straight up closed, and they're like, I ain't taking another one.
We took one.
This is for Facebook. Facebook's
All
dead.
right. This is Billy. What is this challenge?
It's the
Booyah. The Booyah challenge. That's you can vote.
Vote for everybody who isn't radio.
Yeah.
Everybody who isn't radio. Radio's going to hit it harder.
Yeah, because we're gonna. They can't keep talking about that. They did one and done for those guys.
Yeah, they just can't unless they want to buy ad time.
And they're not going to do that for a bobblehead. We will.
Yeah.
We should actually see how much it is for just a quick ad time on one of our competitor stations.
Do you want to?
For Tom Zalazaski or whatever.
Let's do this. Starting next round, because I feel like we're going to win.
Okay.
Let's make smear campaigns. We'll make smear campaign commercials.
Yes, we will.
And
I forgot all those are so fun.
And the fun thing is topical because of the election.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure that we have news trade and we could talk Bully Joe, into running these on a news station.
I like all of this.
That's it. That's what we're doing.
I gotta get my suit ready.
Yeah, I gotta lose 30 pounds to get my suit ready.
You can get that like hemmed out or something. Some of that's going.
Man, I feel like if I just start working out even a little bit, I'm gonna drop weight like crazy because of how just garbage I've been eating.
Yeah, but then you got to do that.
Dude, am I right?
Yeah.
Kayla's making me go to the gym today. I mean, I'm happy. Planet Fitness is awesome, but
No, I get it.
I just don't like being sweaty.
You got bad knees.
I only like to. I do, and bad elbows.
We had to go a while ago. It's a Jake and Tanner show. Funny. I really like that.
I can't remember what he did it for.
I hate Wednesdays. Oh, there's terrible.
This Wednesday sucks.
Why?
Because of me waking up 20 minutes before my alarm to go pee in my sump pump.
Are you down in the basement?
Yeah, I was sleeping in the basement.
Oh, okay.
Because my in-laws are in town, then they have all the beds upstairs. And
I get that.
I was in my downstairs basement, so I used my half bath.
Man, do you remember that time my in-laws came to visit? And I used to hate when they'd come to visit. Now it seems so petty because all the things they're going through, and I kind of feel bad. But they would come right in and put their suitcase right on our bedroom, or in our bedroom, like, this is our area now. And Angie and I had to go blow up a mattress, which it's like, dude, Gordon, you make money. You can, like, you make enough to where you could go get a hotel.
Yeah.
I know that I would never do that. I would just go get a hotel.
Yeah.
Because they don't even like the kids.
Definitely if like, you go to your kid's house and they don't have a designated.
They have to blow up a mattress
bedroom.
or something. Yeah, that's a bizarre thing. And it would, as being the dude, the guy, and then the in-laws.
Can you take your chair too?
This is what I was going to say. This is a different feeling than the wife and her parents.
Yep.
It's not that we don't like them, but we don't love them as much as you do, and you shouldn't.
And it's the same as you'll never love your parents as much as they'll love you.
Well, and here's the thing, because she looks at it as her dad. Mm-hmm. Her dad's going to come in. Well, dad does what he wants because he's my dad, and I don't control him. He controls me, but to me, I go, no. He's my in-law.
Yeah, this is my castle.
This is right. You know what I mean? And so I when it gets to that point, I think I would definitely I'm going to get a hotel.
Yeah.
I would feel really bad if I was making him sleep on the floor.
Mm-mm. I don't think you would, especially if you're not a huge fan of who Piper marries. Because because you've said that you want to.
No. I'm telling you, if
in charge, you still want to be Piper's man.
I do,
and you want to walk in there and be like, you know what? You may be married to my daughter, but I'm still the man in her life.
I can't
back up to the room.
If I don't like that person, it would be very difficult for me to even come into the house. Like, because I can't even, people I don't like, I can't give eye contact to. And I shut right down.
Yeah.
I do. I go into this little cocoon where I can't even carry on a conversation because I think it'll pop out of my mouth, something really, really rude.
Yeah, we saw that firsthand at radio boot camp when that old coworker of ours, he
I ain't gonna shake his hand, man.
Yeah, he just walked up and he's hello, and you're just like, bye!
I can't stand that guy.
And then I had to sit and talk to him because I'm what most people would call a decent person.
I was going to say a bitch. No. Gordon,
both. They're one and the same, man.
Gordon would come into the house. Man, I had a rough time here.
Yeah.
He would come into the house and he would not only take the bed.
Yeah.
Which we did that whole bit before. Is that weird that the in-laws want to sleep in the bed, the main bed?
I've said
that's a weird thing, right?
It's weird if you have another place where they could have slept, because old people can't really sleep on. I mean, it would hurt them more to sleep on a blow-up mattress.
But they got a hotel. I mean, there's hotels.
Yeah, this is when you lived in Green Bay, and there were hotels.
Even if I didn't, drive 20. Go experience something. You know what I mean? Well, and he would come in, like, the kids would want to watch cartoons, and news is on. Grandpa's got to watch the news.
Yeah,
and he would. This sounds awful because I know Angie's probably listening. They're going through a lot, and like I said, it's really petty to think about this stuff now.
Yep.
And he would take my chair. And that bothered me.
That's your throne.
So when Angie, I tried to do this when Angie was out of the house, but she just came in when I was rearranging the furniture because I knew his eyes were bad. So I put my chair way back in the corner of in the living room.
Basically in the kitchen.
And I moved the couch and everything, and I wanted to see if this would work. I want to know what he's doing here. He gets in, and he didn't sit in the chair. because it wasn't close. I'm like, I got to rearrange my whole entire house.
Hell yeah. Yeah, my father-in-law, he's for the entire month of March, they will be staying at my house Mondays and Tuesdays.
So they're staying 24 hours. You got to feed them and you got to bathe them and stuff.
Yeah, I do a lot of the bathing, hosing down.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
But no, and he has his whole thing. It's world news is at 5:30.
And it's hard to break that, right?
But also, before that, him and I sit and watch Judge Judy.
Yeah, okay, so you got a little bonding there.
Yeah, so we like to say how stupid people are, and then the world news happens, and it's not as big of a deal anymore.
Sure.
It's different. I think it would be different if your kids were as young as mine now when your in-laws were coming over, because my kid doesn't want to watch the TV. She just wants to watch her Kindle.
Oh, yeah, I get
So you
that.
know what I mean?
We didn't have a Kindle at that time.
That's the thing. If you would have those
Yeah.
things, then it would be like, okay, well, Grandpa's got the TV and you've got YouTube.
This was, in the morning, especially in the morning.
God forbid I play with you.
He would come into the living room and grab the remote and say, Grandpa's got to watch the news, and just flip the channel to whatever they were. Bizarre. And I think that would drive me. It drives Angie nuts, too. But again, this is all stuff that she's probably hearing and going, why are they talking about his parents?
I bet she didn't like that more. You know what? Out of all the things, I think your impression might have been the most hurtful.
What was my impression?
Oh, now I did it.
Sydney, do Angie's impression.
Yeah, do an impression of Angie.
Right.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, do it. do what we just did.
Yeah, she's just sitting probably next to the thing with coffee.
Yeah, do it, Sid. I just want to hear if you can do her voice, because you hear it too.
Yeah. Do it!
Hello, my name is Angie.
No! Why are you pumping the brakes on this fun machine?
I don't want to hurt her feelings.
They've already been hurt.
Not by me.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm going to call Angie and see if she can do an impression of Tanner.
Oh, yeah. No. Why me? You started it. Do an impression of you.
No, because I like you. It's more fun for me. Is it hot in here?
It's so hot in here. You don't know because you got the coronavirus.
I love that you said I could do an impression, and then you did it, and you're like, oh, crap. Hi. Hello?
She's not speaking to you.
But she still answered.
Wait, are you there?
Maybe she'll only talk to Sydney.
Hey, Angie.
Oh, it made me so happy. She was just like, yes, Sydney. You called?
Just one more time. Let's see if she can do an impression of herself.
She just dies. No. Do you? Oh.
Yeah, it's her birthday in a couple days.
Not funny, you guys.
Hey, it's a little funny.
Can you do an impression of you?
No, it's Kiki and me.
Can you do an impression of Jake?
Yeah.
No.
What about Tanner?
No.
I should have done that.
I done paid in my salt pump this morning.
Oh, this is fun. If anybody wants to call and do an impression of one of us, please call real quick. 866-916-0959. Boy, I like this.
Do an impression of Sydney.
Me?
Yeah, you.
No.
Okay.
Why is she
Hey.
so nice?
I don't know. Why aren't you at work?
I'm going to work in like an hour and a half.
Wow, really? I just don't know
Making
your
my
hours.
lunch.
Okay.
My
Days
first
half
patient
done.
canceled. So
Ew. I got you. All right, I'll talk to you later.
okay.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Yeah, she didn't. Boy, both of you guys just slammed on the brakes there. Not you. I'm saying Sid and Angie.
Yeah.
Just kind of
Yeah.
like we're having a blast.
We had a great locomotive. We were rolling through town. Chugga, 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 chugga. Ha, ha. That's what it was. And then you guys just...
Somebody said, "Yeah, I better not. Jake is going to cry after these impressions." Yeah, let's not do me. If you got impressions of Sid and Tanner, you know I can only dish it. I can't take it. All right, I had a lot of fun.
What a fun show.
I just
so
love
far.
that you said She probably hated that. That right there out of this whole thing. Oh, I peed a little. All right. Cool. Well, we got more Jake and Tanner show. Do I got to say something? Visit North Star Mohegan Casino Resort for amazing cash and prize giveaways and world-class entertainment. For events and more info, visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com.
I feel bad for anybody who doesn't listen to the 6 o'clock hour because really it's just downhill from here.
Oh, yeah, it gets worse.
Yeah.
It's 100 times
If
worse.
you listen to the 6 and you know people that only listen to like the 7 and 8, try to recruit them into the 6 o'clock hour. Our ratings will go up.
Yeah, what is 6 your favorite?
6 is my favorite.
Mine too. Yours?
Yeah.
What's your worst? The 8 o'clockers are the worst.
I love the 8 o'clock hour. I get in trouble in the 8 o'clock hour more than other hours, but it's a fun hour.
Yick. 9's my favorite.
I hate when you said yick to people.
I gotta go before we get in trouble. Hey, who are those people? Wait a minute.
These are new people.
Hey, could you tell the people that when they were interning for us over at IXX, could you tell the people that we're going to do it and we're not? I feel like you can pretty
fast,
pretty quick.
Who's got the freedom and the and just the drive to do it?
Who was the girl that I don't think she's there anymore. She was on the country station. She was doing Bree.
She's right there.
What?
She came back.
She did. Oh no.
Yeah.
She had a full gig.
She had a full gig, and then she had like a full gig at Wausau too. Now she just does part time.
Oh, I like Bree. I don't
think she had it though.
See, I think she wants it enough where she'll stick with it, Lo. That's what I think.
I feel bad because she had full-time gigs, but now she just does weekends.
Go up really quick, can you? Bradley C is still there? You remember that dude? Bradley C, he's got enough arcade games.
He, fixes them.
And then we said, hey, give us one. He's like, it'll be $300. We go, no.
Yeah,
we want it for it's for us.
Yeah.
Susan Kennedy will do radio. I like her.
Yeah, she started interning like the same time I did.
Cartman, that's who I used to work with. The guy named Fife. He came and took our gig when we went to Milwaukee.
Yep.
I used to work with that guy in Traverse City doing mornings. And the guy is super, super talented. I think eventually, his whole family lives over by Lansing. I think eventually he wants to get back. I don't really know. I haven't talked. Is this weird to you that I don't talk to him? Now, I
find it odd.
I did a year and a half of mornings. And we lived in the same city.
And now you just so happen to be in the same market again.
We're in the same market.
A different state.
And there's nothing, I really like him. He's an amazing individual, and he's really talented. I just don't, he doesn't have kids.
He doesn't have kids.
And it's really, really hard for him and his wife to come. Well, now it would be a little easier, but at that time, I just think we lost connection.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever really, really connected, but I still like him. Slade over there.
I like Slade, but I don't know what he's doing right now.
You told me that he's you played something. Now listen, I like him, and this is not.
Because we were there when he got hired, and I really like that guy.
I do too. He's really, really nice, and he's talented, but he's doing something weird with his voice.
Yeah, I thought he was sick one day, and then I was like, man, he sounds weird. He's sick. But then I heard him just a little bit ago, and he does this weird raspiness with his voice. It's like since we met him, he decided to smoke all the cigarettes.
Wait, but that's
that he
not.
could find.
Did his voice mature?
I don't think so.
That is not his voice.
I think this is his. I hope it's not his voice, because if it is, then something is wrong with his voice.
That's a guy that hired me, Corey Carter, and he wasn't. He said that if he knew how many tattoos I had, he wouldn't have done it. I came in there with him completely covered.
You Band-Aids.
Mm-hmm. And he said he wouldn't have hired me probably.
And then he took your bit.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. How to make a...
Wait, is that what it is?
No.
Oh, he just went through the alphabet?
He just went through the alphabet. It seems like a lot
Look
of
at
time.
Jay.
What is Jay? Jesus. Nuff said.
Jesus, my homeboy. That's all right. Whatever, Gore.
You
guys know how we feel about Otis. He's extremely talented, but hates us.
Yeah. Man! And I didn't do anything other than just get a job!
I remember I walked in one time, and he's like, why did you call in yesterday? And I go, because I had a mucosal seal removed from my lip, and they had to stitch it up or whatever. And he goes, oh, funny, because I feel like you could have worked. And I didn't know whose boss. Like, I don't know if I was supposed to report to him or what. That guy, Otis, is so passionate about radio.
Yeah.
That he doesn't understand why. And you know what he does? What's brilliant? He comes in the exact hours that he has to, and he stays the exact hours that he doesn't. So they can't ever use that against him.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, can you work this Saturday? You only work 6 hours normally.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he is there for his full 8 hours every single day.
Yep.
He writes it down perfectly because he says that way when they try to screw you over, you can fight back and get paid for what you're worth.
He's smart. He is really smart, and he's really talented. I don't think he'll ever leave there. I don't think he needs to, but he could go. That guy could go to big market.
Easy.
Big market.
Easy. He came from Texas too.
And Murph's We talk about that guy in that show all the time. Yeah. But he's a staple of this
community.
When do you think he'll retire?
Like I said, I don't think he will because both him and the company said. The company says he can stay as long as he wants, and he says, I'll stay as long as they'll have me. He will die in that studio. In 2083. He is going to live so much longer than us.
I need to... Sydney, I don't know if I want to bring it up now. Let me see, what time is it? I guess this isn't bad. Have you ever said why you still live at home? Tanner, has she ever... answered that fully, or do we usually answer it for her?
No, she kind of did. She said she lives with her best friends because her stepsisters are her best friends, so she can just go home and live with her best.
Give me your mom's number really quick, will you? Because I want to see when she'll kick you out.
Oh yeah, your stepmom. We need your stepmom's number.
Oh, they're not going to answer.
Well, let's find out.
Can we have their number?
Because I really want to know. Because it's weird.
You make a good enough amount of money.
Well, that's what I mean. You have two. It's not like you're going to college or you're working part. You got two jobs. Like,
do you think they allowed you to live at their house because you were going to college,
or do they just want to keep you there because you're the kid?
Because you haven't gone to college this year, did you?
No.
Yeah.
Would it be listen? If you were, I'd like to hear this on the text line or whatever call. If you started dating Sid, and she's like, "Pick me up at my parents' house," would that be weird?
As a 21-year-old, I feel like after high school, you're kind of done meeting the dad when you pick up for a date.
Right. You want to go watch a movie? My sisters and my stepmom and my dad will be there. That's weird. And this is just a thing because when I was young, it was when you were 18, you were just out. But again, I grew up a little poor, so you just wanted to get out.
Yeah.
I don't know. My dad likes that we save.
What's your mom's name again?
This is Sharon.
Sharon, that's right. Sharon. Stepmom. That you're saving money?
Yeah. Because, I don't know.
How much money do you have to save? How much money do you have saved in your bank account right now? In your savings account, what do you have saved? Exact number. Pull it up.
I don't have the app. I don't have a bank app.
Sharon's not answering.
Well, we'll leave a message.
Hey,
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Hey, do you think your dad would answer?
Definitely not, but...
How do you know?
Try.
Yeah,
he doesn't even answer when I call.
What's his name again? I want to say Bob.
Dave.
We'll try Dave really quick. Because to think about Tanner, if your kid was 22, would you kick her out? Probably not.
Oh, no. I'd never kick my kid out. But I would be a little concerned that they didn't want to leave.
That's what I mean. Like, there's not even a want. There's not a want for you. There's like if you are living with an adult child in your house, how old? Call us really quick.
Or if you're an adult and you still live at home.
Oh, 866-916-0959.
And never moved out. Because you've got some people. You've got some people who like went to college and then they had to move back because they majored in something stupid, i.e. art.
Music
or something.
I picked up my boyfriend from his parents. He was 25.
Oof.
I picked up my boyfriend from his parents. That's different too.
But also, I think my dad, if I didn't live with my dad, I would never talk to him.
Never
ever.
talk to him now, you say?
Yeah, I talk to him like maybe once a month, but I really wouldn't talk to him. He would go years without seeing me if I didn't live with him.
Let me rephrase that. My ex-boyfriend is 40 years old and still lives at home with his parents. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy. Are you an adult child living with your parents?
I did till I was 23 years old.
Now, did you get out of college, didn't have a gig, so you had to live there?
No, I didn't go to college at all. I worked full time, put in about 60 hours a week.
Now, what was you just wanted to save money? Was that the plan?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. And they didn't care? At one point, did your dad or mom go, you got to get out?
Did you?
They definitely said that once or twice, but they had never actually, kicked me out.
The reason thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry I had fast fingers.
If you ever brought a girl home.
Oh, that's a great question.
had
Let's
to
see if we can
sneak-
get another one.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. This is what went through my brain because I was scrubbing the toilets at my house. And I was going through just my head and I went, I bet Sid's never done this at her house. Because your mom still probably does that.
Oh my God!
And
You've never deep cleaned a house?
I'm not.
No, why would you? Because
Yeah.
you live at home. I didn't do it when I still lived at home, but I'm so envious.
I know, that's what I mean. I'm a little jealous of it. Like, I was sitting there. That's what happened during my day. I had to deep clean the bathrooms. That was on my list to do.
Yeah, I had other things that I had to, in my basement, clear up a bunch of wires that weren't being used. And that's just something you've never worried about.
So,
And that's a weird envy that I have because I wish I could just come home and sit, watch TV, do something. Anything I wanted to do.
What is it?
Roll
And I'm not, please don't think I'm picking on you. I'm just
We're
trying
not.
to figure out your brain. Like, what is it that why don't you go, I want to get an apartment?
Why would I? I don't think living at home has inconvenienced me.
Well, no, it definitely hasn't.
Hell no.
Yeah, so why?
But don't you want to just.
You have no need of being on your own?
I'm practically on my own.
You have no need of being on your own, though.
Do you pay rent? Because that's what I would see. She doesn't pay rent. I would probably at that stage. You got 2 full-time gigs. Well, you can help out a little bit now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
Yeah. 2
one
part-timers.
part-time,
and
2 part-time or whatever it is.
So one.
So there's just no need or no want. Are you a little nervous?
Are you in the same situation as Murphy and his company?
I think so.
I'll stay as long as they'll have me. They can leave whenever they want.
But are you nervous a little?
No, I don't know.
Are you,
Because
are you trying to wait for your dad to die so you can just have the house?
Dude,
That's what I would do.
Or your stepmom?
My dad is
so you
just-
can marry your dad?
Yeah.
never home.
Wait, what?
And like he gets home at like 6, 7 o'clock, and like, homie, I'm in bed by then. I gotta sleep.
Yeah, but even before that, before this job, I mean, you weren't in bed by 7 or 8. Do you guys sit at the table and eat?
No.
We're not picking on you. We're trying to figure it out.
Can I ask you, do you do your own laundry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you do that.
Mhm.
I bet your mom will fold it sometimes.
Yeah, or she'll be like, I need your Culver's uniform.
To wash?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so nice. I miss that so much. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't. Well, you and I had significant others when
At that time.
At that time. So we wanted to get
That
out.
is true. That is very, and even with Angie when she got out of college, her parents were like, well, you can come back and live here. And she was like, well, I'm not going to do that. That's when she told me, she's like, go get us you got to get an apartment for us.
Yeah.
I
Something
think
bigger.
that's when, I think people do that when they don't, I get along with my parents.
True. Wait, you do?
Yeah,
I mean,
you said you hate them.
That is against almost everything you've ever told us.
They're not like,
You don't, it's not
they're
that you
not
don't
like
love them.
strict.
Okay.
Like they're not like,
You don't have a curfew?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, doesn't your mom or your stepmom pick you up at stirrups every now and again?
Yeah. She
I
picks
see.
us up.
Yeah, of course.
Listen.
I would live there if I was single and I lived close enough to the bar and my mom was cool enough to be like, I'll drive you to the bar. Like, my mom will drive us to the bar, but she's going to get drunk too.
If you're chilling and you're hanging out and you're like, mom's on her way to pick us up, and you're
Yeah.
just like
Dude.
3 of you sitting there, that's
All my
amazing.
friends love when Sharon picks us up.
You know, that's funny you said
Because
that.
now they don't have to pay for an Uber.
See, because I wasn't close to my parents, really. I wasn't. So I wouldn't, for me to leave was a thing that I wanted to do.
Can you imagine just sitting outside of stirrups and you just say, hey, yo, mom's here, roll out.
Hi, who's this?
This is Heather.
Hi, Heather. Do you live with your parents?
I do not. I'm in 30 now. When I was 18, we actually moved up to Wisconsin from South Carolina. And my parents, they didn't care that we just moved to a new state. They said, you're out, you're 18, you're graduated.
Yeah, see, and I think that's a for me too. When you were, it was just not mandatory, but it was just known. When you turn 18, 19 years old, it's time to get going.
Yeah.
If you're not going to college and you got a job, you're either going to be paying rent for that room. It's kind of a forceful way to go to understand life. You know what I mean? Go experience this.
Yeah, and your
Go
parents
learn
will be
that.
there to help you.
Right.
But, well, see, I like, now there's 2 different ways of doing it. There's the parents that are like, you don't have to leave ever. Like, you can have your your thing or whatever. And then there's like that one mom that lives in my town that she had 3 kids, and on their 18th birthday, she threw all their stuff in the yard,
Right.
and said, "You're out."
Go on,
Didn't,
yeah. I
didn't
think
matter
that's
if they were
hard.
still in high school. They were still in high school, like senior year. Turned 18 in November, and she's just like, "You're out. Sorry, go figure it out."
Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Matt.
Hi, Matt. You still live with your mom and dad?
No, I used to. I just recently bought a house.
So did you, while you were there, did you save up for the house?
I actually got a CA loan, so I didn't have to save up anything.
So did you basically went from living at home to owning a home?
Yep.
See,
Basically.
that I would envy that. Like right now,
And
you
it was-
could, if you wanted to,
Thanks,
go
man.
buy an actual house. But I don't think your generation wants to buy homes anymore.
Yeah, probably not. That's
And
a big, especially for my age group and boomers. That was a right after high school. You find your wife and then you get that house right now.
You have to own something. But I also understand I think if I didn't have like Kayla and my kid, I would probably still be renting because renting is really stress free.
Well, it's stress free, but you're throwing away all of that money.
You're throwing it away, but then again, it's like, you know what? Here, take my rent check. If my heat dies, you have to fix it.
I mean,
all that stuff.
I get that. I probably would too.
Yeah,
And
like it just
you know
seems
what I mean.
easier.
It's
Like
just,
if you're alone, be like, I have an apartment.
yeah,
I don't have a
and you could
yard,
get a nice
a
one.
nice
You know what I mean?
apartment. I don't have a yard. You know, my bachelor pad, my slamming cave.
Sid, do you think it is? Do you think are you waiting possibly for a dude to say, "Hey, you don't live there anymore. You live with me"?
I would hate that. I would hate it.
You would hate what?
I don't know, because, like, don't you?
You would hate living with a guy?
I think so.
Really?
I think you would hate living alone more.
Listen,
I don't think I would.
No, I think you walking into a dark apartment where nobody else lives.
Oh, I see. I think she could deal with that.
But then why hasn't she done it now?
Yeah,
her big thing before is she gets to come home and her friends are there.
What do you?
I think you're ready for a house with 3 other girls.
And that's the way you should probably do it.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest,
Have
you and your
roommates.
sisters should go get. Well, it's like they have an apartment right now, and they got laundry that gets done, and toilets are scrubbed. What if we do this question next? We kind of continue this going. Finish your thought here in just a second, because we're getting in trouble when we don't play these commercials at the right times.
Yeah.
And we ask, because I think it's a fun question that she just kind of swerved over, taking us into a new lane of. What did you learn about living with a guy or the opposite sex?
Oh, yeah.
What did you go, I didn't know that was a thing. Let's do that. We'll do it next. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. going to say it right now. We're either going to go full throttle with this bobblehead thing and we're going to destroy all competition, or we're going to give up and just not talk about it. What do you want to do? I don't want to be mediocre about this.
No. We're going all out.
We are?
Until we lose a round, and then we're going to move to a city that will give it to us. That is the only time. Vermont, if you want the Jake and Tanner show, you find out.
That's the best thing you've ever said.
A GD bobblehead!
All right, so you can go vote right now. All you got to do is text link or vote, right?
Yep.
All right, to 71090. You were at Pest Control text line. Link or vote to 71090, and we want a bobblehead made. So question. What is it that you learned about the opposite sex when you moved in with them? Because Sid says she just doesn't think she would like living with a guy. Why?
Have you met men?
They're just nasty?
I think you have a weird stereotype of men.
I do too.
Like, we're not always just farting. That waits until at least a year or two into a relationship.
No, not that, but like, I just feel like he'd be all up in my space. Like,
Yeah,
and
that's
like,
called a relationship.
That's a relationship.
No, I'm just.
No.
I want my time.
No. But
I want to sleep by myself.
But that's not. That's you're gonna die alone.
Wait a minute. Have you ever slept with somebody? Have you ever literally slept and cuddled with a person?
I
don't like that
cuddle.
word.
I'm okay if I just don't. Like, don't touch me. I'm sleeping. I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, but cuddling always leads to boom boom, and then you separate.
Well, listen. And don't you want a man to make you feel protected? Sorry,
Yeah.
that's so stupid.
Or like fix cupboards when they break, or fill up your gas tank.
So again,
filling up my gas would be nice. I don't care about the rest.
It's 71090 or call us 866-916-095. Do I even have to say the number anymore? Can't people just say it on their call?
No, I think you should still probably say the number.
All right, and tell us what you learned about living with the opposite sex. Especially, it's going to be kind of hard for people later in the marriage. I know my wife would go, Why do guys just squeeze a toothpaste? They just squeeze the middle of it instead of rolling.
No, that's not me.
Oh, are you a roller?
Kayla will squeeze the middle. And we're losing so much. Nope.
Mine, I just squeeze it. I ain't got time for that. And then but they're all the little ones because my wife buys them from her office. So we have all the sample little bottles.
When is the last time you ever bought toothpaste?
Oh, Lord. It's been years. Hi, who's this?
Perk.
Hi, this is Sebastian.
Hi, Sebastian. So what did you learn?
Cool name.
So I was actually married for just over a year, and I actually moved 17 hours away to Virginia to live with my now soon-to-be ex-wife. And I'm going to be honest with you, women, I don't want this to come off as sexist, but they overhype how much they actually do around the house. I'm going to be 100% with you.
I love this. Keep going, Sebastian. Keep going.
No, like your mom and your grandma, and they just are great at what they do. And then it's just like, wow, I can't wait to get married and have that. Wow.
To have your mom?
Man.
Oh, they don't want to have a son. They want to have a man.
Sebastian.
That's funny, Sebastian.
I think he was saying, like, wow, your mom and grandma are good at cleaning the house. Why aren't you?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
So, what? Okay. Sebastian, my favorite thing you said, and I think we all just walked past it, was you said that you moved to Virginia to go live with her. Was that the first time you met her?
No. No.
Oh, okay. Dang it. I really wanted this to be a mail order Craigslist thing.
Right. So I'm the one, I had to scope out an apartment, and I'm doing all the work. I'm
You're
getting
doing all the man stuff. That's right.
stuff.
You're doing those things.
I got everything good. And, well, this kind of stems back to the first thing you were talking about, how you were living with parents and stuff. And, like, when I turned 18, I was kicked out of my mom's house and moved right in with another family member.
Right.
So this was my first time living without, like, family.
Annette?
So I moved to Virginia
Who's Annette?
with my wife.
Safety.
Like a safety net.
It was,
Not Annette.
She didn't do nothing around the house.
I get it.
What did you do around the house?
It's weird when that busts your dreams, though, doesn't it? No. Like, I understand what Sebastian's saying. Sebastian's saying he does man things around the house. A woman can do some more than pick up a vacuum.
No,
He just said he had an apartment.
Yeah, an apartment. See, that's different. If you live in a house, you get a weird. There's like a weird contract between you and your significant other. It's kind of the man mows the lawn, takes care of all the outdoor things. If the gutters need clean, that's kind of stuff like that. And the lady
Thanks, Sebastian.
uses
Appreciate
their
it.
genetic superiorness to scrub.
No, it's no doubt. Like no, it is
It's a
weird
joke,
on
but
how
that's kind of how it happens.
it is weird on how. I think different generations think differently, though, because my wife thinks like. My wife is just, she does, that's just what she does. This is how you probably in your age group, you're in the age group where I'm not going to take his last name because I hate that and I'm my own person and blah, blah, blah.
I still wish.
And it's like, that drives me insane.
I wish I would have created a new last name.
Just for both of you?
Yeah.
I could see your wife being someone that wouldn't want to take a last name.
Yeah, she said it once and I said, well, you're probably going to take it. She did. But I still feel bad because it would have been fun to make a whole new last name because I think that is a great compromise between the people. Because I think
Trambert?
it would have been Shrilbert.
I like that. All right.
Shrilbert or Graham.
No, I get it. I understand with the women. I'm not we're going to be getting a house. You want to know why we're getting a house cleaner again? Because my wife's like, hey, I can't clean the house because her cleaning days are Friday, and she's like, can you do all this? And this is why this weekend I was doing a lot of stuff, and once I had to do it, I went, we are getting this sucks. This is the worst. Because she wanted it like she does, clean like she does. So I'm like, I'm going to give that a chance instead of just doing the guy, we talk about that a lot, the guy cleaning where it's just tidying up the papers. And boy, yeah, I called. We're going to be booking one of those soon.
I felt bad because Kayla was like, you know what? I'm excited because when my mom comes over, she gets bored. She's not a person who can sit and watch TV. She watches The Young and the Restless and The Bachelor. And those things, Bachelor's on Mondays. After that, only The Young and the Restless. And she cleans. Like one day, she was dropping V off before I got home. She was there for 5 minutes and she did all the dishes and folded all the laundry because she was bored. And she was like, I'm excited for them to stay because the house is going to be like super clean when I get home finally. And I was like, that's hurtful. But then I came home yesterday morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy hell, this is so clean. Why? What are you talking about? Where are all the things that I left out? I get it.
Oh, man, I don't know if I dialed that right.
I get it.
Now you do.
Who are you calling?
I'm going to call this 6787 because I want to know where this came from on which part of it. No, I do. I'm not mad.
6787.
They say, why do I feel like Jake is low-key, high-key sexist?
Well,
I want to know if it's if it's the name thing. Because I do feel strongly about that.
About which one?
I mean, not strongly. It's just annoying to me.
I said it too. I mean, Kayla wanted to keep her last name because she really liked it, and I said it makes me feel like
you have reached.
Her not taking my last name is the same way, makes me feel the same way as if she would have asked you for a prenup.
Right.
Like, it kind of sounds like, oh, well,
are
you not proud of it?
It's just, for some reason, again, do whatever you want. I don't care. Boy, it's just so annoying.
It sounds like you care a little.
It's just, it gets under my skin a little bit. It's just, why?
Like I said,
it's a thing.
The compromise is make a new last name.
25 and together for 6 years. When we got married, I took his last name, and he asked for my dad's permission, but I fixed the toilet, and he does the dishes.
Did you ask for Angie's dad's?
Yeah.
You went there and asked for permission?
I didn't go there because we were living... No. Yeah, we were 2 hours away. So I didn't end up going. I did it over the phone.
You texted him.
Yeah, I do. Well, no. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know how to do that. No cell phones. But I think it's a generational thing. I think if you're in your 20-year-old female, you are not in agreement with what I'm saying.
Probably. I guess.
No?
I can understand it. This is when I can understand it. If you have like a kid from a previous marriage and you don't take the new last name because you want to have the same last name as your child.
Yeah, okay.
Does that that's when it's like, okay, I get it. I understand.
So you made Whoopi out of wedlock?
No, like a previous marriage. What if it was a previous marriage?
There's no divorcing.
Yeah.
God doesn't want divorcing.
You know what?
I'm just kidding.
You know what?
No,
6, 7, 8. I think I get it. No,
No.
like I understand.
No, I get that. That's actually a good way to look at that.
Or hyphenate and be like, I want to keep the same last name as my kid.
Or if you got a business,
Or
you know what I mean. If it's like you got a big business,
Gwyneth
or
Paltrow and what's his face from Coldplay. She wasn't gonna be Gwyneth Coldplay.
Oh, how fun! That's a fun name.
Gwyneth Coldplay.
Yeah. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Ashley. I'm calling about the things you didn't know before.
Oh, sure.
Man.
Oh, go ahead, Ash. Lee. I don't think we were on that close to be given nicknames yet. Sorry.
I didn't know that I was going to be the breadwinner in the relationship. When we moved into
That bothers you, doesn't it? You sound like you're irritated a little about it.
a little.
Why?
So you
Years
expected.
now.
Hold on, Ashley. Did you expect at some point in time in your relationship with him that you were going to be able to be a stay-at-home mom?
No, I was just expecting him to make at least around the same amount.
It's because of this, Ashley. It's because in your eyes, the man. This is kind of what the man does throughout generations. The man was kind of the breadwinner, right? And do you look at it more of a man if he was making a little bit more money in your eyes?
No.
Wait.
He's still a man. He does like everything around the house, like
Okay.
outside and stuff.
Ashley, what is your husband doing right now?
Well, it's his day off, so he's probably sleeping.
I would love to get them both on the phone.
I would too.
Have you ever talked to him about how you don't like that he doesn't make as much money as you?
No, I tell him it's fine because he actually enjoys his job. Right
I feel like it's you say you're not irritated with him, and then you say it doesn't make him a man. But you sound irritated. You sounded a little irritated.
Yeah, well, he's happy right now, and he's been in a job where he made more than me, and he absolutely hated it.
Yeah.
He dreaded going to work.
That's a tough life.
I'd rather have him happy.
Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it. What does this mean? Oh, my God. I feel Ashley's story's so hard. What does that mean?
Like she feels it? Like, I feel you, dog.
Does that
Randy
bother
Jackson?
Does that bother? Because I know it probably would bother a man if the female made, probably at one point a little bit, it could bother a man if the female's making more money. It did me in the beginning.
Really?
Yeah.
Not me. I loved it when Kayla made more money than me.
Now, does it bother the female if you're making more money than your man?
That's weird. That's a first time.
That she said, that was
That she's
like a little irritation.
I wish he made as much as me, but she doesn't plan on leaving her job. And she even said, like, he's happy with it.
Look at this. Wait a minute. It's on the text line. It's stressful to be a female and be the breadwinner. Really?
Why?
Boy, I want those stories next.
I feel like you added the word female for no reason. It's just stressful being the breadwinner. It is. If you're making a significant amount of money more than your significant other, then you know that if you lose your gig, everything falls apart. So it doesn't matter if you have a penis or a vagina. If you're the breadwinner, it's stressful.
But I just want to know, if you are a female and you make more money, does it bother you? Because do you look at them? Because I feel like if I was making less, and this is really crappy, and this is just in my head, but I feel like if I was making less money than my wife, I would feel less of a man. For me, in my personal experience, because I did it. For years I was making so little money, and it was a weird, and it was like I wasn't trying hard enough. It wasn't like I was, other guys are making more money, and it was I just felt like I wasn't providing. I want to talk about that next. I think that's interesting. All right, so more Jake and Tanner show. We'll continue the conversation next. I'm thinking it's maybe a generational thing for me. Maybe or no?
Man, I mean, maybe. I think it's your parents were older when they had you, right?
Dad was 30. Yeah, he was 30.
Oh,
my age. Well,
so they had your siblings pretty young.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now my dad always made more money than my mom, which was not a lot.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. I thought we were still on the name thing.
Oh, no.
Totally forgot about both.
By the way, 866-916-0959. If you are a female and you are the breadwinner, the reason we're saying this is because Ashley called and she seemed irritated saying that she was the breadwinner in the relationship.
Which really bothers me. It still bothers me.
And I want to know if you're a female and you're the breadwinner, does it bother? Does it not matter? And your age. Hi, who's this? Oh, this is Cassandra, isn't it?
Sandra.
Hi, are you the breadwinner?
Yes, I am.
Does it bother you?
No, it doesn't.
Not at all?
No, my husband is a fire medic.
Oh, so like, what are you gonna do? Tell him to go get a better.
His job's important.
Yeah. Oh, if you say you don't if you want him to get a different job, that means that you hate America.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
This person on text line, I wish my fiance made more than me, but that's simply so someday I could be a stay-at-home mom.
That's what I mean. Is it a weird turn off? It's me. Hang on, we'll be right with you. That's what I mean. It's like I'm putting so much stuff on money, and success. But again, I've been there where I was making so little, and Angie was making a lot more than me, and it made me feel like I wasn't trying hard enough. Hi, who's this?
This is Tyson. I'm actually a stay-at-home dad. Well, I wouldn't say dad, but I'm actually going back to school, and I'm actually not even making any money.
Are you a bad dad? Is that why you're not calling yourself that?
Yeah.
No. It's we're working on our family kind of concept, but I say it because we're thinking about moving that direction soon.
Oh, so you don't have kids?
No kids yet. We're thinking within a year.
Tyson, I love you, but you got to stop saying that you're a stay-at-home dad, but not really dad. You're unemployed.
That's what you are.
Exactly. That's the whole biggest thing. But I'm a full-time student, though.
Yeah. Okay. There's different. So wait, did you start school yet?
I'm actually just about done with 4 majors.
Awesome.
All
with
right.
what? What are you gonna do? Art.
I just got out of the chef world. Now I'm gonna be an accountant with information systems and cybersecurity and computer science and web development.
All right, so that's cool. So here's my thing.
You're gonna make money.
But I mean, if you're gonna go to college and stuff like that, I get it. Yeah, I mean, you're trying to.
You will eventually have a steady
I got it.
income.
All right, you keep doing you, man, and stop calling yourself
Tyson.
a dad.
Yeah, stay-at-home dad.
That's like
with
stolen
no
valor with stuff that we do, man. Hi, who's this?
I like how he's like, I wouldn't really say dad.
Hi, this is Alicia.
Alicia, do you make more money?
I used to, yeah. It's very stressful. It's hard. It's kind of like you have all the responsibility. You can't actually do anything you want. Like we were trying to buy a house and we had a kid, and it's like we were always never able to get a step ahead of things.
That's what I mean. Was it kind of a little turn off to you? I mean, that's such a bad way to put that, but did it bother you?
Yes. No, you're 100% right. And it sounds so terrible, but it's hard because it's like you feel like you have all the responsibilities, and you're like, okay, I just want you to help me do something.
And you want the man to be like try harder.
But it's funny because she's like, I have all the responsibility and all the stress is on me, and you have absolutely no problem transferring that stress over to your husband.
Well, he's the man. He's supposed to take care of these problems.
Have that
he's
stress.
supposed to
He's gonna have the same stress as
Guys don't get to have stresses.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, they just don't get to say they have stresses.
Right.
Women can say, like, it's so hard being the breadwinner. Like, it's so stressful. I wish he would try harder. But if I sat back here and said, I wish my wife would try harder and make more money, I would get looked at as the most sexist pig in the world.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Take care. I like that she was truthful and said it is a turnoff.
She was like,
if the man is not making more. Now, again, that's not every woman.
She said it sucks. She's like, it sucks that I think this way, but yeah, I wish he made more than me so I didn't have to stress out.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, I'm calling regarding the female make more money. So my situation, I make more money. I work more hours than my husband. It doesn't bother me, but this sounds so mean, but I feel like I have a chip on my shoulder. In case if we were to ever get into a fight, kind of have that over him.
Oh,
you
use that?
so you're just like, you know what?
Man, I've worked all day, and I make more money than you because I try for this family.
Yeah, because I work so much
I
harder.
do feel bad, though. I do feel bad that I don't get to spend time with the kids as much as, I want to. So I do feel bad about that part. But otherwise, I don't have any negativity towards him, my husband.
Do you think it's a little bit of a turnoff that he's not making more money than you?
Not really, because somebody has to be home with the kids a little bit more.
No, I get that, but is it a little bit of a turnoff?
But do you wish you were home with the kids more?
I do wish I was home with the kids more, but I also am a workaholic. So, you kind of have to weigh it out.
Yeah, I get it. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, if I was her husband and she threw out that I make more money than you, I would throw out so fast. Well, at least I know our kids' birthdays.
I saw our kids walk. Now I get that. Once I finally started making, I felt better as a person. Not better than her. I felt better for me. Mm-hmm. And I like to tell her that. I just did it yesterday, where I go, you had to go 4 years to college, and I only went 10 months.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? I like to just tell her who I am.
Stab you.
It's so. I think I said it this morning. It is weird that you can make. And that was a topic. I actually had that written down. We should do that too. What if you went to college and do you make a ton of money, or dropped out of high school? Do I love those stories, man?
Yeah, but there's for every story of I dropped out of high school and now I make six figures. There's a lot more of I dropped out of high school and I am a manager at Culver's, because they're all managers.
Yeah. The reason I say that and was just I just goof around and give little jabs to my wife. It's just fun. It's just because for so long I made very, very little in this career.
I would have liked that one because I'd give her little jabs just for the simple reason of I like to keep her self-esteem low so she doesn't leave me.
Well, there's that.
It's an added bonus.
Jeez. Hi, who's this?
Hi, I just want to comment on the woman before that said that being the breadwinner is super stressful.
Okay.
I am also the breadwinner in my family. I think my job is more mentally draining. My husband's is a little bit more physically draining, but I think why it's stressful for me being the breadwinner is because I do absolutely everything for my kids. So I pick them up, I drop them off, I take them to doctor's appointments, I coordinate all
not only are you making all the money, you're doing all the work at home.
So what does your husband do?
We own a business, so I'm not saying he doesn't work a lot. He works a ton, but I just make more.
Wait a minute.
Does it turn you off?
It doesn't matter, though. If you own a business together...
Well, Why
did you give yourself more money than him?
Yeah, to give him a raise.
I don't work for him. I work outside of the business.
Oh!
Wait. We work in separate places.
So you own a business that you are not a part of?
Or is he not a part? Oh,
is
he's
a part of it.
He's a part of like the landscaping business or whatever it is.
Is that what
the family business? Yes. Yeah, but I work outside of the business.
I got you.
I earn more. He works a little bit harder, but I do everything with our kids, and he helps with dishes and things like that at home. But as far as like juggling kids' schedules, I think that's what makes it super stressful for me personally.
Well, but you're the woman.
I will tell you this right now.
I'm kidding.
If I was in charge of my kids' like schedule, like swim lessons and gymnastics and stuff like that, my kid would not be in those things. I can't.
That's
you
exactly
forget quite a bit,
what my husband says. Just don't do it. And I was like, you're welcome.
Angie will tell me to go to the store, and I always go without a list because I can just do it without a list.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I know.
She gets super mad at that. Yeah, it's the same thing with the kids and the kids' schedule. Thank God. Thank God my wife is a part of my children's life.
Yeah.
Or it would be a lot of cereal for dinner. Pizza, a lot of Stony Hill. We'd go to get some burgers quite a bit.
Wouldn't save a dime.
Yeah, and I would forget a lot of things. Hi. Do you make all the money?
No, I'm actually calling about something else. I don't want to annoy you guys, but I've been trying to call for like a week because I know that you love Sam Rockwell.
I love Sam
wanted to know
Rockwell!
if you've ever seen the movie Matchstick Men, because it's awesome.
Oh, yeah, Matchstick Men. I actually went to the theater and watched that. Yeah, absolutely. He is one of the most phenomenal actors on the planet. Yeah, that's an older one. That's like, I think, early 2000s with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yeah.
That was when Nick Cage was really good. You got to watch it. Sam Rockwell, that's an amazing, great. I love you.
Yeah, how much money do you make?
I make $13 an hour. I'm a teacher at a daycare.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my husband makes about $22 an hour. He plows snow and works in the shop as kind of like a mechanic.
Would it turn you off if you made more money than him?
Oh, yeah.
See?
But that's only because he is not good at housework. He doesn't try very hard. I have to make our son read or it won't happen. So I basically have to do everything around the house, and we both work full time. So if he made less, I'd be a little annoyed, but as long as we're afloat and can get stuff, I'm fine.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I do feel bad for the stereotypes that women have. That is awful. I guess would you call them stereotypes? Like, women are supposed to clean the house. Men are supposed to work. Women are supposed to do the laundry. And it's like, that's a weird, that's an awful thing.
But it sounds like they like it. Like, does that make sense? Because she's saying, not that she likes it, but she was like, I enjoy making less because then it justifies my cleaning of the house, because if I made more, then he would have to do it and he's not good at it.
Sydney, if a guy made more money than you down the road, or you made more money than the guy, would that be a turnoff?
I don't know if it would be. I think it would all depend on their work ethic. I think if they had a poor work ethic, it would make it a turnoff.
I feel like. Yeah, but what if he's a lottery winner?
Oh.
Well, she'd be all right with that, probably.
Yeah, you've said before you just want a rich married guy.
So if he was working hard for his business but wasn't making what you make, that's okay as long as he's trying with the work ethic. But if he's
kind of like what we did,
what's that?
When we were making little money in radio, but at least it's like, you know what,
we were trying.
Yeah.
I think if you can see that he's trying, I think that makes it worth it. You know? I don't think making less is a turnoff. But
what if he's not? What if he's just a manager at wherever, CVS or whatever, insert whatever, and you just make more money than he does in your career? Would that be? And he's not. There's no more trying. This is just what he does. He's a manager. You look like you would marry a manager.
I mean, he could still try.
But that's his thing. This is what I want to do. I want to manage a speedway. This is my thing.
Yeah.
Then that's his thing.
One day I'd like to be in charge of the schedule.
Right. So would that do it for you? I mean, if that was it.
Yeah. That's
okay. Not a turn up. Another question I have, and then I'm kind of going back because I didn't ask this, but I have it written down. Would you want them to call your dad and ask for permission to marry you?
Oh, I almost feel like no.
Really?
Well, why not? If he did it, would it make you upset?
If he's like, hey, I called to Dave.
Yeah.
And
to Dave.
He said, first said who? And it was like, your daughter.
And then he'd be like, I have a
Allison?
daughter.
So that would bother you, or would you want it traditional like that?
I feel like I would not want it.
Let's get somebody to ask her out first before we start talking about asking permission.
Yeah,
we got baby steps, Jake.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa.
I have a question kind of for you guys. My husband does not he makes more than me. He works 2 jobs. And I'm just an HR coordinator, so I work the regular 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. He likes to throw in my face a lot when we get into fights, but he works 2 jobs, and so he doesn't have to help around the house.
Oh, well, that's...
So do you think that that's a valid reason?
No. I think he should be helping out. It's what he can, right? I mean...
Yeah, wait, does he do absolutely nothing? Like come home, sit on the couch, turn on the TV, crack a beer, and that's it? Or is he doing some, but it's just not enough in your eyes?
No, it's literally... I can give you an example of this morning. Our dogs crapped on the kitchen floor, and he gets up a little bit earlier than me, and he walks past the kitchen 7, 8. He gets up early enough to help 7, 8 times, walking through the kitchen. leaves it to me to get up and step on in the kitchen as I'm getting ready for my kids, everything, getting ready for the morning. And he's like, oh, well, I didn't have to clean it up. So
Yeah, no, I would definitely clean it up. I mean, that only takes a few seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like you're asking him to redo the whole basement. You know what I mean? On top of 2 jobs or reorganizing whatever. That's little stuff that I'm pretty sure he could do.
He should be doing that. Does he take care of the outside stuff?
Yeah, he has the weekends off, so yeah, he does that occasionally. But I'm not asking him to do a lot. I appreciate that he does have 2 jobs. I just don't think it should be thrown in my face every.
You know what you need to do? You need to get a hot Manny. And have the hot Manny come over and start helping you do some housework.
Yeah. No, you know what you do? Watch the show This Is Us and only compare him to what's his face, the dead one,
Jack.
And then make him feel bad about who he is as a man.
Don't even get me started on This Is Us. This Is Us is the most amazing TV show on the planet.
You know what you should do?
Not only is Jack a great husband, dad.
I think my wife might be dead inside because she said she's watched like 7 episodes of that show and not cried once.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Not saying that she's dead inside. I could just see her not shedding a tear. Not finding that.
Because I was like, why would you want to cry? And she's like, it's sad, but I ain't crying over no dead people. Yeah. I was like, okay.
Well, and they're actors.
They are actors. They're all fine. But no, you should definitely tell him that your mom, the other guy that you could have married, he helps around more. You should let him know that he's not really a man at all.
Do people know I said hot Manny and not hot nanny?
Manny. Manny is a man nanny.
Yeah, I said Manny.
Unless that's what you're into.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it. I think this ran its course.
Bye.
A lot of fun.
It was fun for a minute there.
Mm-hmm. On the way, we got this article from New York Post going viral because of this writer that wrote it had something happen to her with Gaga.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, suck it, teasing. This is the Jake and Tanner show. There's more fun stuff. Yeah, let's just say that. We'll do that next. Hang on. That was fun. We were having a lot of fun today.
A lot of fun.
Tired today. It's a Wednesday, blah. It's Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. How disappointing or depressing was it when you walked outside after work and it was snowing?
Oh, I didn't stop talking about it all day.
So annoying.
So I ran into somebody at the store at 7:30, and they were like, "Oh, how are you today?" I was like, "Well, kind of essy because I walked out of work and it was snowing."
Did it continue to snow where your neck of the woods?
No, I think it was.
Either.
But I didn't get home until like 2.
How are you doing?
Strip club.
They have 'em- They open up at that time.
If you give them enough money.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
I'd make a lot of donations.
if you could master a skill, like download it like The Matrix, movie Sydney has never seen, but they plug you in and you could know Kung Fu within just a few minutes. What would that be, that downloadable skill? This is fun. Text us, 71090. What would be a downloadable skill that you would love? By the way, while we're doing this, can you pull up that? I got a video, Sid, of that Lady Gaga story.
Guitar or singing?
Singing would be good. I would like piano.
Oh, that would be, yeah. Piano's good, but you gotta have a piano.
Well, yeah, you would get one.
Yeah, but a guitar, you can
It's
be
much
slaying
more
it
affordable.
anywhere, yeah.
Not this one. It's the story
You know
down.
what? No, stock trading.
Stock trading would be great
I
to
would
learn that.
love to download that. And I know I could probably learn it fairly quick because I've looked into it a little bit, and they're like, it's super simple. You just got to take the time to really look at it. And it's like, I just don't have that. Can't you just tell me what stocks to buy that are going to make me millions? What's the next Amazon?
Car maintenance. That'd be a fun one. Somebody said sign language out of all the skills? I guess, maybe if you need it.
Yeah, but I feel like you could just fake it.
Yeah.
Like, who are you trying to impress? Unless you know somebody who's deaf. What is that?
Friendship.
I would,
Hacking! Or like programming.
I would like to learn the skill. I don't know if you can, this would be downloadable, but why not? This is a fictional story.
Yeah.
George Clooney's personality. Just where you could just download that, because he just owns the room when he walks in.
So confidence.
You know what?
Confidence, suave.
I would like to download the skill of only eating for energy. Like download the skill of being able to.
When you're
the
full,
skill
you're
of being full.
Yeah.
And the skill to know every single workout and have that drive. Man, I wish I had the driving to go to the gym and do all the correct things.
The Will Smith drive or the Tom Cruise drive.
I don't want that. I do not want Tom Cruise's anything from Tom Cruise. I just think I wouldn't. Even in this fictional story and scenario, I don't think anybody could handle anything from Tom Cruise.
Sydney, what would be your downloadable skill that you'd want?
I would want to know jujitsu.
Okay. Okay, so she's got to get in grappling.
Yeah.
Grappling
smart
match.
for the little guy.
Okay.
I do. I'm so white. I can't do anything with rhythm. So, like, if I could dance or sing or play a piano, pretty much anything like that, that would be great.
So you want to be Donny Osmond?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the saddest thing I've ever seen. Accounting, so I could do my own taxes.
No, I
what
get
does
that.
that cost you? A couple $100 a year?
Yeah, I know, but still, it's
You're
so
gonna use
annoying.
Your one fictional thing?
Somebody said flirting. I'd love to be able to flirt real well.
Yeah, but what does that
Small
happen?
talk.
What happens after you get?
Well, then
who
you
marry?
got to download the seduction
No.
app into
You
your
get-
brain.
No,
One
then you
thing.
can still flirt
No.
with everybody else to get yourself some free garlic butter or whatever you need.
That's true. I didn't get free garlic butter. That's why you're
You didn't
single.
hit him with the wink.
I get that. I get it now. Flirting to get free things, not flirting just to get
Yeah,
into
but-
the bedroom.
Yeah,
I
but
see.
guys, that doesn't work for guys.
Yeah, I know.
Girls can, because if a girl bats an eye at a single guy, he immediately assumes
Here's your
that-
free garlic
Yeah.
butter, if you know what we mean.
That's why I didn't get no. Wait, what do you mean? Because I mean real garlic butter.
Well, in this scenario, the first time I did. Second time, not so much.
What do you mean?
Nah, I don't. No. 7:29. I don't want another 9-minute video because of you.
Come on.
I just threw you under the bus. Just like I haven't said anything. I'm so sorry.
Come on. Oh, I was.
By the way, we had to do a 9-minute video.
Yeah.
Because of things that were said because of Sydney.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, that video, I will tell you, is punishment. It is 9 minutes felt like an hour and 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, is this still going on?
Might as well.
And to take notes.
Yeah, that sucked.
The discussion afterwards about what we learned.
No, yeah, I learned so much.
How about photographic memory? Somebody said. Why? I don't want to.
This person said cooking. That would be nice if you were just an amazing chef.
Somebody said parkour.
Oh! I'm not gonna lie. If you kind of like what you're doing and like who you are, parkour would be on my list too. Because do you know how fun it would be if you were just like, okay, I'll catch you guys later, and then you just front flip over a guardrail, and then you just start running on walls, and it's like, yeah, see you guys later. And do you imagine if I just like started running on the coat rack?
So what would you do? Did you go to the playground like a lot of those parkour artists go to?
I'd be running through the Bay Park Mall, just kicking off kiosks and other people.
Charisma, somebody said. I'd like to have charisma. Download that app. The art of persuasion, so manipulation.
That's you're only going to use that for evil.
Yeah, absolutely. if you could be very good at that, you would use it to get whatever you wanted.
I wish I could dance like Shakira.
What are
I could down a drink.
What?
Like swallow fast.
Yeah, no, you can. That's an art form.
That's worse than the counting one.
Yeah,
the art of seduction.
Wait a minute. Why do you want to do that?
Yeah. So when you get iced, it's not that.
To be honest, though, I can't. I drink my shots.
I drink my shots too.
And I hate that about me because you can taste every little part of it.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
I don't know.
I chew on the shot glass.
Like some people can just take a glass of beer and then like inhale it.
Oh,
I can't do that. Like 2 gulps and gone.
Oh, well, that's weird. They're usually fatter too.
The ability to talk to animals. That's not a thing.
That'd be fun.
It's not a
but
thing.
in this fictional world, if you could talk to your dog, would you want to?
Because then I'm going to fly or I'm going to be invisible. Like we're talking about real stuff that you could download into your brain.
Fine, fighter pilot.
I don't need my dog to talk to me.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
I don't want to know what he knows and what he's seen.
I don't want him to talk.
Yeah.
Self-esteem.
That's a good one.
There it is.
Oh, chainsaw juggling. Now we're just getting crazy. I would download Satisfaction. Fluency in every language.
You know what I would want? The confidence of Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Does he have it anymore? Are you talking about Tiger Blood confidence?
Yeah.
Man, that was
Like
such fun radio.
The guy who had... I want the confidence of the man, Charlie Sheen, but when he had HIV and would bring girls home and just sit them down and be like, I have HIV, but I also have this doctor, and he's just going to take care of you after I get done having my way with you. And then
Wait, that's how that went?
Yeah, he just had a doctor on call. And if he wanted to, like, when women would come over, he would be like, I'm going to set you over with my doctor and make sure you don't get HIV, okay?
Oh, I didn't know that's how that went. And people still did things?
Yes.
Oh, boy, I wouldn't.
The confidence, though.
Yeah.
Because you got to be pretty confident.
Or the art of persuasion.
Yeah.
Public speaking made the list. I'd like to download that app.
Oh, that would be nice.
Martial arts.
No. When are you going to use it?
Jiu-jitsu is for the little people, like she said.
No, she said it's the little guy. I think.
Oh, yeah, little guy. Not little people.
Not little people.
Well, it could be for little people.
That would be terrifying.
Drawing.
Drawing
Rubik's
would be
Cube.
cool.
What are you going to do? That's the one app you download is to be able to beat the Rubik's Cube?
Some of you people have stupid ideas.
I did too. Did you see that? How you can beat it? By just doing like 2 different moves?
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
It's done. But why? Who cares?
3D modeling software.
What?
Pogo sticking.
Oh! I used to be so good at a pogo stick, I could do it with no hands. Just grip that thing with my crotch and just wham, wham, boom. So good. I used to do it in the parking lot outside of where, like, the apartment building.
Do they still make those?
I don't know, probably. You ever see those people that have, like, the intense ones that jump like 30? Oh, no. I didn't have one of those. I just had one of those, like, drugstore ones.
You should get one of those spring shoes, too, you put on there.
Hell yeah!
You're hopping to work.
Why not?
Playing the mandolin. Yeah.
Why?
Jiu-jitsu. Oh, somebody else said that. That made the list.
Thank you.
Eating cod.
Fish.
I guess. I'd have to go with cooking or multiple language. Piano improvisation.
I feel like speaking to children would be nice because I can't speak to kids.
Building.
You can't?
All building.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't either.
I couldn't either until I had one.
You didn't know how to do it.
Just don't know how.
Do they make you...
They make you uncomfortable for some reason.
Yeah, like it's just like...
Yeah, when you stay the night over at our place... Right when my kids got up, you go, yeah, I got to get going. And then you just left.
Yeah, bye.
They were asking for Pop-Tarts, and I needed to leave.
Yeah, you did. They're going to look at me.
Who's this strange woman in our house? Why does she always run away?
Sleight of hand, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Magic.
Card County.
Illusionist.
Card County would be great.
Yeah, because then you can make some money, but also you'd have broken kneecaps in a second.
Somebody said talking to animals is a thing. Stop. Just stop it.
Have you ever seen... What about that guy, Dr. Pole or whatever?
Somebody said razor scooters.
I used to be good at that too, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like my nephew.
I was good at rollerblading too, man. Rollerblading is so much fun.
My nephew could put on some rollerblades, and I've never seen him because I've never seen him. But he put on my rollerblades, and he was doing twirls in the air. And I go, "When did this happen?" And then he saw that my kids had bubbles, and he goes, "Let me see those things." And then he took the bubbles, and he could flip these bubbles and like land them on his hands. And he was just like
a Renaissance man,
skating and bubble making. It was a beautiful, weird thing that happened over in Green Bay when I was living there. I asked him never to do it again.
He may be in radio, but he was made to be a circus clown.
Yeah, a rollerblading bubbler.
Yeah, his genetics were made to ask for coins on Sunset Boulevard. Dressed up as Spider-Man with bubbles.
I actually like how this could change into this topic. Instead of that skilled, what is the thing that you wish, like you said, you wish you could download the motivation to go eat healthy and go to the gym?
Yeah.
I wish I had the downloadable app to want to fix and do like things, redo my kitchen and redo the entire basement. Like I'm not a man that's I will do it, but boy, am I going to hate every minute of it. And there are guys that impress me. They love doing that. They'll get home from work, and then they go down to the bay and they're reconstructing their old basement, and they dig it. I'm not a fan of that.
No, I do it, but it sucks. I wish I just had all the information on building.
Right.
I wish I could look at something and know the measurement. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that be great? How big is that? Oh, this room is 11 by 10.
Or wrenching on cars. I wish I had that, not only that skill, but the want to do that.
Max Bigger made me feel so bad yesterday because I'm borrowing.
Did you see his mullet? Is that what happened?
Not that, but I'm borrowing his masonry saw, so I don't have to go rent one.
It's weird.
Is it?
I don't know. I would never borrow from listeners. It's just a weird thing to me.
I'm taking it. I'm never gonna take it, or I'm never gonna give it back. So I'm borrowing it from him, and
you never.
I got a new masonry saw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell it on Craigslist. No, and I was like, oh, I can't meet you on Friday. My truck has an oil change. And he's like, you don't change your own oil? And I was like, okay.
Well, the problem is you can do it, but what do you do with the oil, man?
Yeah. After you pour it into one spot, the tree starts to die, and you got to find a new tree? No, thank you.
7420 says, Sydney, a pooping app. Download that.
Download a new colon.
Yeah, but if I'm going to use my one skill, I'm not wasting it on that.
Yeah, but you'd have to. Because now that opens up new doors.
For
what? The download, the pooping?
Yeah. Because if she
it actually opens up new doors. Yeah, literally. One of these days, man, you're going to go see an expert. And they're going to handle this for you.
I just feel like you need one of those hand mixers.
An auger.
Yeah.
You put one right on a drill. Hi, who's this?
Steve.
Hi, Steve. Steve sounds angry.
I'm not angry.
Okay. Hi, Steve. What would be
I
that?
just can't.
Oh, go ahead.
I would say Tanner should not be dumping oil onto a tree. You guys don't know where that goes?
You put it back in the earth. That's where it came from.
Yeah, I
no,
always put
that's-
mine.
It's called-
I always
it's
put
called
mine in a
recycling.
fire pit. Like I just dump it there, or into my neighbor's backyard.
What I like to do is, I like to go find a gravel road, undo my oil pin, my drain plug, and then I just pull forward, and then I change the oil.
Steve, he doesn't put his oil onto a tree.
Yeah.
He's just joking.
just start your car, take the plug out, and just run it dry.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
What do you do? Drink it?
No, there's actually an oil drop-off for used oil in your township.
That's what I mean. But then you got to
In
find it.
mine? Hell no.
So much easier just to dump it on your neighbor's tree.
Yeah.
Don't do that. No, we agree, Steve. We should not do that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
The sand will filter it. It'll be fine.
Aw. I want to download the skill to get my wife to want me like she did 21 years ago back when we were in high school.
Little fatter now. I want to call you. Why doesn't she want you? That's the only time you've ever texted us.
Really?
Yeah. The only time you've ever texted us is to let us know that your wife hates you.
That's got to be an awful thing when you were like super in love and then all of a sudden you get years later. We got to go. All right. More Jake and Tanner show. We do it next. So we're on to another voting thing. It's for Booyah Soup.
No, what?
The baseball team.
Yes.
And you can go to, if you text link or vote, you can you get it sent right to your phone.
We're trying to get a bobblehead.
Tom Zaleski. That's who we're against right now. It's like a little bracket thing that they're doing.
Yeah, like March Madness.
And this means a lot if you let it mean a lot to radio people. If radio people, this can mean everything. That's what I mean. If we're either going to go into this full throttle or we're not going to care at all. But you can't just be in the middle.
We've wanted these. We've always wanted bobbleheads.
So text link or vote to 71090. Hi, it's the Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. Sydney, you're yawning a lot over there. How many hours of sleep did you get last night?
I didn't count. I didn't track.
When did you go to bed? We can do this real fast.
Yeah.
You don't know how many times I wake up.
What time did you go to bed?
I don't know.
Take a guess. Yeah, you do.
Oh my God! What time did you go to bed?
I mean, you know.
You didn't just. You're not
But
a
like
2-year-old. You didn't just fall asleep and wake up in your bed because your dad moved you there. What time did you lay down?
That could actually have happened.
What time did you openly say, I am going to lay down, put my head in my bed, and put a blanket on, and try to go to sleep?
It's not hard. I'm not like trying to dive into your life a lot here.
Just asking what time you went to bed.
I'm not doing any kind of therapy.
I went to bed. Jake, what time did you go to bed?
8. I was sleeping probably right around 8.
Yeah.
I fell asleep.
9:20 for me.
9:20.
9:20 I laid down, probably sleeping by 9:30.
Okay. Not hard.
Sydney, what time did you go to bed?
Oh, you don't know how many times I wake up in the middle of the night.
I am doing you.
Wait, actually, don't even answer this. On the text line, what time did you go to bed?
Yeah.
We want to show Sydney how easy this will be. 71090.
What time did you go to bed?
What time did you go to bed?
I had a grilled cheese sandwich, and then I just kind of got tuckered out.
Well,
I was playing real hard down the basement.
I remember looking at my phone at like 8:42, and then I probably went to my bed sometime after that. But I didn't look at my phone before after I got in my bed.
So you're saying around 9ish, probably.
So around 9 you went to bed.
That just can't be for sure. But sure.
So do you think it was later than that?
Do you also know that there's nothing we can Google to prove you wrong? You could have said anything. You could have said, I went to bed at 7 o'clock. I went to bed right after I left the show yesterday.
10:30, 8:30, around 9:20, 11:20, 8:45. Went to bed around 11. 11. To be able to stay up on a weekday, I envy. You want to know who I envy? I'll tell you, because I know you're wondering. Yeah. I envy couples who can put their kids to bed and then go watch a television show together at the end of the night. You know what I mean? To unwind, you're sitting there on the couch together, you get some snacks, some popcorn, and you finish watching a Netflix series or whatever.
That sounds better than sex to me.
Isn't it
really does. To say... Like, if I was just like, okay, we're gonna go lay V down, and then why don't we pull up a movie? Because V, she fell asleep at 8:30 last night, and I mean, we work 9 to 5s.
Wouldn't that is just a wonderful thing that we can't never experience. If we do experience,
it's on a weekend.
And for me, it's really tough. Like, I think you can force yourself to do it. I got to get past this 2 hour. I got to get past that 8 to like 10. If I'm past 10, I'm good.
Yeah,
but any time in between there, I'm falling asleep because of how we go to bed so early during the week.
I feel bad because I always try to play video games on the weekends, and to put my kid down, it's not like other people's kids, and I don't want your opinion at all. I lay with my kid until she falls asleep, and then I.
Otherwise, she's up, and we did that with Piper. We did that with Piper.
Yeah.
And actually, we do that too.
Yeah, like we all go to bed at the same time.
That's kind of what we do too.
Like her bedtime is my bedtime. But what sucks is if it takes 15 minutes, there's a super good chance I'm going to fall asleep in those 15 minutes.
And you don't want to do that because it's the weekend. And it's so important to get those extra 4 or 5 hours at the end of the night because it's different and it's fun.
Well, especially recently with Kayla only working on the weekends, pretty much. Like, she's working nights on weekends, so it's like she sleeps all day, she's up for 2 hours, and then she goes to work. So it's just kind of me and V all the time. So it's like, if I don't stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays...
You don't get your own time.
Yeah, on Fridays or Saturdays, I don't talk to adults.
See, this is what it's definitely going to get easier for you. And I feel like I'm getting into the little bit more of the easier stages with the kids. But prior to this, and I know you remember me saying, my wife and I, we would fall asleep early because of my hours, and my wife's kind of revamped. She kind of goes to bed with me, and just so we can kind of lay together or whatever.
Yeah.
But if we didn't get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I remember looking at the clock and it would say 5:30 on a Saturday, like I slept in too late, and I went, "Oh no!" Because I felt bad because I knew my kids were going to be up in it. We have early risers, by the way.
Yeah,
so
do.
My kids will be up in a half an hour. And then that means that my wife and I don't get to have coffee together when they're little. It's, again, now we're at the stages where that does not happen anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But what time did you get up this morning, Sid? I want to figure this out.
Around 3:45.
So you got 6 hours and 45 minutes. Stop yawning.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, you can yawn. You go ahead and yawn. You can be tired. You need your sleep. I went to bed. Well, I got that. I got 2.5, probably a little less. I'm sorry, 6.5, probably a little less. What time did you end up going to bed? Did you say?
I probably fell asleep around 9:30. Got up at
so that's probably you're right around the same time.
like 3:30. I get up, play some video games.
You do?
I did today.
Really?
Yeah.
I know,
dude. This one is bad for me. Because I did the math yesterday.
Okay. This is Call of Duty.
This new one is really bad for me because I've played 8 days.
Mm-hmm.
Like it says how many days you have played in hours and minutes. It's 192 hours. The game came out on...
So how many days is that?
8 days.
It's 8 days straight?
I've played 8 days.
Are you playing just online, like Fortnite kind of ordeal?
Yeah.
Okay, because yesterday was the very first time without my kid that I played Fortnite.
Oh, really?
And I feel like such a big child, and I'm like,
I grew up with it more.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to be offensive on that. No, I didn't mean to, because with I'm saying Fortnite seems kid.
Oh, Fortnite, yeah.
It seems like I'm probably playing against 8 or 10-year-olds or whatever. You know what I mean? I get that.
Yeah.
Now all I'm doing in the back of my head is going, why can't you give an answer? Like, what was your problem there?
Why couldn't you just
I
say?
just genuinely don't know the time that I went to bed.
But you know a general time you went to bed.
Well,
you don't like people knowing your stuff.
That's just a question.
I kind of get it.
What info would we have gotten from that?
Went to bed at 11:30, woke up multiple times, fell down the steps the last time at 3:42.
Is that a daily thing? Do you fall down just take them step by step, man?
Tanner, is it not the best thing in the planet, Lo, when you wake up? I don't know if this happens ever so often, maybe a couple times a week with me. And I try to duplicate it every night. I'm trying to figure out how I can get there. When you wake up and you're ready to go. Like your brain doesn't feel tired. You're like
your eyes are.
You're quick-witted.
They feel great.
You feel like you're just going to be quick-witted, and you're thinking, and like you're kind of like so early, and you're like, this is creative, and you listen to music. You're like, I'm going to turn some music, and it's just a good day. And it's like, how do I duplicate? I don't know if it's the right amount of sleep or what you ate or what.
Yeah, you know what sucks is when that happens. It's like, how do I duplicate this? Oh, I went to bed at 8. Like or I went to bed at like 7 yesterday. That's how I duplicate it. Spend less time.
Do you think it has time, or do you think it's
every 45 minutes?
That's what I was going to ask. Do you think it's when you wake up in the type of sleep you're in will put you in that I'm in a great mood?
If you wake up in the middle of your REM cycle, that's when you feel super tired and groggy.
And you're just you're putting your head on the shower.
Yep. When you wake up like naturally without your alarm clock.
Oh, that's
and you're just awake. That's because you just finished a REM sleep cycle. REM sleep, you finish an entire sleep cycle in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So
you got to catch that.
That's what they say is if you're going to go to bed and you want to wake up like that, you need to sleep in 45-minute intervals.
How can you go to bed like right now I'm going to fall asleep?
So what you do is you kind of know mentally how long it takes you to fall asleep. So like if you're getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you want 6 hours of sleep because 6 hours will be at the end of that 6 hours, you'll do like a REM sleep cycle. So you'd have to go to bed at 9? So you'd have to lay down like 8:30 knowing that you'll probably be asleep by 9.
It's hard with kiddos. Somebody
It
said here, I know we
is.
got to get going, but I refuse to look at my clock when I wake up at the night. I don't want to know if I have 5 minutes or 3 hours, but man, is it really good when you have an extra 3 hours. But also, if you don't look at it and you fall back to sleep, that 5 minutes, you don't know. You could be like, did I sleep for another 2 or was it only 5?
No, I would rather see that I have 3 more hours to sleep than not know how much I've slept.
Hey, love North Star Mohegan Casino Resort. Get exclusive offers and info on the go by downloading the free North Star app on your mobile device today. Jake and Tanner show. More of it next. Going to try giving away money. I don't even know what we're up to today. Does anybody know? Is it 60? I think it's 60.
Yeah, I believe so.
Going to be playing
it's Wednesday.
Take from Jake and Tanner here momentarily. You can always call this number, 866-916-0959. You are at Pest Control text line, 71090. We have a Facebook. We got a MySpace. We got a Friendster. We got a TikTok. We got a Napster. No, that's not right. What's the one? The Snapchat. We got all those socials.
We do.
Probably we have an Instagram. We got a Twitter. We only use one of them.
And that's Facebook. And that's MySpace.
Hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts of the show, and I am looking forward to Friday. My wife's B-Day.
Oh, Friday.
It's going to be fun. Saturday, not so much. This sounds awful, but I am not a fan of father-daughter dances, and the reason I am not... we're going to go to, she wants to go to In Between the Greens and get burgers beforehand, like a daddy-daughter date, whatever. That's fun.
Just you and her?
Yeah,
that's
we're
awesome.
going to be dressed up, and we're going to go to this little hole-in-the-wall bar. I love this bar.
Yeah.
Got food poisoning there once. But it was from chicken. Anyway, so, that drives me nuts.
Didn't one of your friends get so overly defensive?
Really defensive. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
We went and got chicken wings at this place. It must have been the dip because Angie ended up getting really bad.
The ranch?
I don't know what it was. Not really bad ranch, but we were dipping in it. My kids had the same chicken, but they didn't use any sauce. Thank God they didn't get sick, but we ended up getting sick that night into the next day or whatever.
It's probably in the temperature danger zone.
Yeah, right.
And then breeding ground for bacteria.
And then my neighbor Tim, I told him I got food poisoning from that place. Oh yeah, no you didn't. Like, what do you mean I didn't? He goes, no, you didn't, because that's a place that represents his gun club or something. And I'm like, wait, how do you why are you sort of like you can get that anywhere? I mean, you could get that from any restaurant, but you're really defensive of this hole-in-the-wall restaurant?
Yeah, just sometimes it happens.
Yeah, just it happens. You don't got to get so defensive. It's very weird.
You know what annoyed me once? Hi, my name's Tanner. I'm the other host of the show, and I used to work at a place, and I was a cook, and one time I made a burger, and it was really, really busy, and I took this burger off too soon, and it was like pink in the middle, like really pink in the middle. Mm-hmm. Not bleeding, but pink in the middle. And the guy ate 3/4 of it and then told me that it was like cold in the middle. And I was like, so do you want another one? He's like, yeah, if you could just make me one more, that would be great to go. And I was like, you jerk.
Why?
Because
you do your job right.
But don't eat the whole damn thing.
He didn't.
He ate 3/4 of it.
I'm on this guy's side.
Bother him.
It didn't bother him that much. I'm on Tanner's side.
It couldn't have bothered him that much. And it didn't come out of my paycheck. It was just more, it was busy. So, like, somebody.
But what if somebody else just came in and wanted a burger? It'd be the same thing. Just make your burger. Shut up.
I had extra things. Why are you defending this guy?
Yeah, but it's like if he had an issue, shouldn't you? He
said it right away.
Something right away.
I don't know. Just do your job right, and then I wouldn't have to eat. Maybe I wasn't looking at the burger either. Maybe then I noticed it. Customer is always right. I don't mind a red burger a little bit. I'm okay with that.
That's the thing is, I don't mind it either. I feel like they're a little tastier.
Oh, there is a place in Sheboygan. Tim just showed me the picture of these burgers, and it's like a little hole-in-the-wall pub, and they're as big as your face. And I want to go there and try this because apparently that's where you go for these burgers. What is this place called?
Where?
If you know, 71090, somewhere in Sheboygan.
Oh!
You know? It's a pub.
Dave! Me and my Dave went to a beer tasting one day, and he was like, yo, we got to go to this burger place. It's down the road a little bit, and they've got the biggest burgers. And we went there on a Friday, and they were closed on a Friday. And it wasn't...
Fridays are
But it wasn't Sheboygan, though.
Oh, this was in Sheboygan.
But it was maybe near it?
Frankie's.
Was it?
That's the one. That's the one he said to go to is the Frankie's. Yeah, that's what
we gotta find. Where's the? Okay, look up. I gotta find this burger place. Look up Thumb Knuckle Brewing. Good beer there, by the way. They don't sponsor, but if they wanted to give us free beer, they can.
And I want you to see a picture of Frankie. The picture was just coming up too of that
that burger.
That burger. It looked like.
Yeah, we'll do.
Where is this at? This is nowhere near Sheboygan.
Luxembourg. So, no, it's not. But this isn't the place though.
Oh.
But it's down the road. I can't remember. Dave, text me.
Go back to that picture
go
really
to
quick,
Frankie's.
Frankie's.
Let's look at Frankie's.
I want to see this burger. What? Show the burger. Go to menu.
Frankie Challenge.
Oh, what is that?
That's the 5.5 pound quadruple cheeseburger.
That's not the burger I'm talking about.
Finish it in 45 minutes and it's free. I could do it.
I probably could too. You wouldn't
Do
probably
you want to go
enjoy
try it?
Go back to it really quick. I want to see that burger and I want to see what's on it.
Yeah.
All the stuff you guys don't eat.
Yeah, there's tomatoes on it. Can I get no tomatoes?
Wait a minute.
That looks
$40.
like onion.
Wait, it's $40?
You got to finish it in 45 minutes. That's a lot of dough if I don't finish it.
I could do it, but can I get no tomatoes or pickles?
I'm sure, right? Because if you're
but
allergic
does that
to
count as the challenge and you're not eating the whole thing anymore?
Hey, was it Joe Rowers? Because that's what people are texting, the burger place near Thumb Knuckle. That's what they keep saying.
Man, that's
not in the text line.
Look it up. Joe something.
Joe Rouers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that Frankie's Pub, man.
Oh, Dave just texted me. It was
the Joe Rowers or whatever. Roars. Roars.
Yeah, Joe.
There it is.
Right there. In Duval. Yeah.
Oh, that looks so good.
Doesn't that look amazing?
So
Do you know how depressed I
that
was?
looks so good.
Because my Dave and I are just a little buzzed up.
Yeah.
We tried a lot of beer, and then he pulls up a picture of this where the bun is greasy. How did you even get a greasy bun? It's just a bun, but it's greasy. Oh, why are they closed on Fridays?
By the way, is my all-time. I could eat a burger every single day. That is my pizza.
Yeah, I could eat pizza every day, but also if somebody said, do you want to get like a homemade burger every single day? Or I could eat a burger every day too.
By the way,
dude, they're so good. Burger and fries.
Why I can't stand going back to my kids' dance Saturday, the daddy-daughter dance, is because what happens, and you'll experience this soon, you get there, she leaves you for the friends, and then you're just standing there for 2 hours with other dads doing a lot of small talk. It's a lot. You're on the radio. What type of music? What are you going to talk? What do you guys talk? What's your thing?
Do you sing?
And they're just being nice, but it drives me insane.
I guarantee somebody will say, bet you could go do this guy's job better, right? When they hear a song they don't like.
Oh, well, there's a DJ there.
Why don't you hop up there and do it?
They'll say that, yeah.
Why don't you go do it?
So that's what I get to look for. It's not that I don't want to hang out with my daughter. It's I don't want to hang out with the other dads.
Yeah.
You know how it is. You know what I mean? Let's do this. 866-916-0959. I'm coming for you, Frankie's Pub in Sheboygan.
I'm coming for you, Joe. That other place.
I really want to try that. We didn't get a picture. Type in Frankie's in Sheboygan and see if. It's right there. That's the burger. Okay.
Where is it?
Yeah, I don't see it.
It's not like Joe Rewers where they just have too small of buns.
Hi, who's this?
This is Melanie.
Hi, Melanie. You want to play?
Melanie.
Absolutely.
All right, $60 up for grabs. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union, Life Stage Personal Guidance. Tanner's out of the room. He's leaving the room right now. All right, see you, man. 5 questions. If you get stuck, you can pass. Time willing, we're going to get back to that question. He's going to come in and get asked the same questions. Now, if he answers more than you, $80 tomorrow. If you answer more than him, it's going to be $60 today. Now, we're going to grade these all together at the end. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Your time begins in 3, 2, 1. What city was the setting for the TV show Friends?
New York City.
Which film was the highest grossing film of 2016?
Pass.
What fruit was once called a Persian apple?
Apple. A pear.
What is the capital of Belgium?
Brussels.
How many daily tides are there?
2.
What film was the highest grossing film of 2016?
The thinking.
Come on, you can Google faster than that.
No, swear to God. I don't know.
All right. Tanner! Come on in! Not bad. Not great. Not bad. I don't know. We'll go through them together. Hang on real quick, okay, Melanie?
Bad.
I can see through the window there's some smiling going on.
I told her she could Google faster than that. What is she doing? All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
What city was the setting of the TV show Friends?
New York City.
Which film was the highest grossing film of 2016?
26. Pass.
What fruit was once called a Persian apple?
A pear.
What is the capital of Belgium?
Amsterdam.
How many daily tides are there?
2.
And which film was the highest grossing film of 2016?
I'm going to say Captain America Civil War.
Hi, Melanie. Welcome back.
Hi.
All right, we're going to go through these, okay? What city was the setting for the TV show Friends? Melanie said New York. Tanner said New York. New York's correct. That's 1-1. Which film was the highest grossing film of 2016? Melanie said pass, and then she said, I don't know. Tanner said pass, and then he came back and said Captain America Civil War. That's correct.
Hell yeah!
2-1. What fruit was once called a Persian apple? Melanie said pear. Tanner said pear. It is a peach.
Oh, darn.
2-1. How many daily tides are there? You both said 2. It's actually 3. Still tied, or not tied. Tanner 2, Melanie 1. What is the capital of Belgium? Melanie said Brussels. Tanner said Amsterdam. Brussels is correct. Tied ball game. $60, Melanie. Tanner took off his headphones, so he can't hear your answer. This is going to be a ranking question, this tiebreaker. It's whoever's closest. It doesn't matter if you go over. It's whoever's closest to the actual number. You got to say it pretty fast, so I know you're not Googling. Are you ready, Melanie?
I'm ready.
How many Targets are there in the United States? Target's the store. How many Targets are there?
I'm gonna, 420.
What was it again?
420 Targets.
Okay. Tanner, how many Targets would you say there are in the United States?
382.
For $60, his headphones are back on. How many Targets are there in the U.S.? Melanie said 420. Tanner said 382. The answer?
420 blaze it.
1,844.
Oh my God!
Melanie!
Amazing.
We're going to get you $60. Big thanks to Prosperity Credit Union Life Stage Personal Guidance, all right?
There's over 1,000 of them?
Yes. Eat it, Tanner.
Okay, shut up.
Did she say eat?
Eat it.
Thanks, Melanie. Appreciate it. We're going to put you on hold. You're going to talk to Sydney here in just a second. By the way...
I'm going to make sure that takes extra long to get to.
Yeah. another couple weeks and just tax it more somehow.
Hell yeah.
Craving an exciting escape? You can visit North Star Mohegan Casino Resort and check out the amazing new member program. Become a Star Club member and start earning rewards today. More Jake and Tanner show next. couple more of these. It's Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. Are you guys good? Today's your Wednesday. Today's your okay day.
Yeah, I'm still okay with today.
Mine, I'm not. I want to go to wing night, but I'm getting the kibosh. Or no, the monkey wrench. What do you say? I don't know.
The no.
The no. That's it. Yeah. Just getting the head shaking this way.
Wait, you have wings on Wednesdays?
Usually.
It's a wing Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, mine is all you can eat wings on Thursdays.
All you can eat?
Yeah.
How much does something like that cost? I must be
$9.99.
hungry. Everything's revolving around food right now.
At Loopy's in I don't know where it is, but either way, it's $9.99, boneless wings, all you can eat with fries.
Oh, look at that.
I haven't gone in a while. Maybe I'll go tomorrow.
According to a new study, men can actually smell when a woman is turned on. Is that not ridiculous? I want to know who participated in the study because in the University of Kent in England, they had women work up a sweat on an exercise bike and then had them watch sexy stuff and or very unsexy stuff. And then they bottled up their sweat. Like, it's the women who got sexy options. They were like watching Channing Tatum dance in Magic Mike. Really? And then they made them read portions of 50 Shades of Grey and looked at 20 photos of people doing things.
I hate this. What a weird study. How do you even get grants to do this? Who do you have to talk to?
I think there's still cancer out there. The women who
That's what I'm saying. Like, why?
The women who got the unsexy options did things like watch videos of bridges being built and watching videos of unattractive people dancing. I would hate to be if you didn't know. Taking like some B-roll and then I go, I think those are my boots.
Oh yeah, that's like in the news takes when they have any food story, they just take B-roll of fat people at parks.
Neck down.
Yeah, from the neck down and think, oh no, that's me.
So the researchers bottled up their sweat of both groups. Then they had men smell the different sweat tubes and asked which one they preferred. And the men, 99% always pick the sweat from the women who were turned on. How weird. So we can smell when you're aroused women.
What do you think is weird? That we can smell the arousal or that this was a study at all? And that at some point in time, like I said, a scientist had to apply for a grant and explain his process step by step. And then somebody said, why? Why do you want to know? I can tell you're not roused right now. Man, I guarantee every single one of those scientists was a man, too.
I'm sure. By the way, can you tell us what's going on with the Booyah Challenge, Tanner?
The Booyah Bobblehead Challenge. So the Green Bay Booyah is a baseball team.
Yep.
And they have the best marketing idea I think I've ever seen anybody do. And that is they came out and said, we're doing a celebrity bobblehead challenge. And they got all the local media people.
It's brilliant.
It's honestly brilliant. And they're putting them in a bracket style. And the winner gets a bobblehead made of them. Which, if you're in radio or even TV, you kind of...
That's a big thing.
If somebody walked up to you on the street and said, hey, I like your head. I'd like to make a bobblehead of you. You'd be like, yes, whatever you want.
We've been striving for this since the beginning of the career.
Since the beginning of our career, we have been trying to get a bobblehead. So they have us on the bracket. We didn't ask for it, nothing. It's awesome. So if you text LINK or VOTE, LINK or VOTE to 71090, we will send you a link on where you can go to vote. You can vote once a day.
Tanner asked the question just a minute ago because he was watching TikTok, and he goes, is college like this? It just seems like there are a lot more promiscuous women and being okay with it.
Yeah, being more open about. I never went to college. Like, I went to NWTC, but I didn't stay there.
I just said that about you guys today. I go, this career is consisted of somebody that went to a 10-month radio school and 2 college dropouts.
Yeah.
And I laughed about that because it is. It's just like you can make a living doing it. Just it amazes me.
Or you can go to UW Oshkosh and major in radio, TV, film, and then not do anything with it.
Oh boy, that's dangerous. No, I said I don't know if, because I'm thinking back when Angie and I were when Angie was in college and I was living with her.
You were like a cat that they were trying to hide from the RA.
It's
like,
true.
Shh, Jake, get under the bed. We can't let them know that you live here.
And I don't know. We didn't really go to the bars or anything. I think there probably were. I just think now we have social media now. Now you have TikTok and you have whatever else you have.
I also feel like women nowadays they don't really care if they're in a relationship. I think a lot of them don't care. I think a lot of women's end game isn't marriage.
See, now my age group, that's what you did. That was just a thing. Yeah, because after college, then I know a lot of girls were trying, not a lot, but the roommates that we were living with, they were single and they were trying to find a guy before they got out of college.
Yeah,
because it's hard to do.
I think it's not that the end game has changed, but I think the time limit has been extended. I think that the end game is still for people to find somebody they want to spend the rest of their life with, but I don't think they feel like they have to do it anymore by 23.
Sid, do you feel nervous at all?
That you're going to die alone?
No, you haven't. I mean, you're only 22. I mean, you're still young or whatever. But do you? What is the age? When do you go? Nah, I need to have them by this age.
When do you want to be married by?
There you go.
You know,
wow.
That's a question that used to be asked of people all the time. When do you want to be married by? You don't even have to have a guy in mind. But you look down the road and
30?
At 30, do you want to be married?
Let's just start there.
I would say I feel like I'd want to be married by 25. Anything just feels older and I need to get going on this.
Yeah,
thing.
you need to stop being so defensive and let people know when you go to sleep. Let people into your life a little bit.
Wait.
Yeah, because you got 3 years.
You want to be married by 25, and you're not even seeing anybody. You've got 3 years.
Yeah, but that feels like a good. See, never mind. I don't want to be married anymore.
Because here's the thing too. It's right now. It's still easier for you because you're allowed to go to stirrups. You're allowed to go to these bars that are okay for a 23, 24-year-old to go. But once you start getting older.
Do I want to say that I met my husband at stirrups?
No, but where else are you going to go?
Culver's? Do you want to say I met my husband at Culver's?
Well, he would be 12 years younger than her.
Yeah, you're... Oh! I just figured it out.
Okay.
She is crushing on a 15-year-old that she works with. She said, I want to be married by 25 because then he'll be 18.
I don't like this accusation. Can we call Jake?
Is it the metal detector good?
Yeah. Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know what that is.
I like that kid. There's a dude that does metal detecting. I always wanted to get in metal detecting. Find your treasures.
Yeah. I do it at the beach. I like the people
you want to be that guy?
That do it at the beach and then just start taking people's phones. I found this on the beach.
Sydney, have you ever been worried about it, Lo? Have you ever been just laying there and going, oh boy, I better get going?
Biological clock is ticking.
No.
No?
No. I think it'll happen, right? Hopefully. Okay, why are you guys stressing me out?
I can't answer that.
Do you?
I just don't know. Tanner, yes or no? Do you think it'll happen?
For her?
Yeah.
No.
Me neither.
I don't.
You weren't supposed to hear that?
Not by 25. Do you think you'll ever have kids?
No.
It's okay to not have kids.
Yeah, it is okay.
There are people who are like, man, that feel bad because they say they don't want to have children. Man, don't have kids. If you don't actually want to have a kid, don't have a kid.
Yeah, because, you'll find people to take care of you at the end.
Yeah. Or just die, man. I'll die alone, and I know that. And
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. I said the same thing. I didn't want to have kids. Angie said the same thing, too. And by far the best thing that we've ever done, the hardest thing, the stupidest thing, the most stressful thing, enough to where we've argued before, and we used to never argue, is having those little crap-tastic kids. But I'm telling you, right when that little brat says "I love you," everything goes away. Yeah, it's just it is an amazing thing. And again, but like Tanner said, you don't want them. You don't want them. That's fine.
You don't do your
thing.
Kids.
You do you, like Wheezy says.
Because also, if you never have kids, you don't know what you're missing. You don't know the feeling of, of your son or daughter saying "I love you,"
Right.
that feeling of pride when something happens to you.
You
can
get to
have
just
that for
again.
a dog.
You get to walk out of your house.
Dude!
And just I envy that so much.
I would trade in 3 I love yous to leave whenever I want.
Boy, I really like that. Here, I'm 29 and single, and I am stressing out because again, I mean, I guess nowadays, I'm not thinking this because I've this sounds welcome to Brad Camp. I haven't been single, and also at this time, if I was single, I didn't have all these dating apps now on my phone. I think so. Maybe it's a little bit less stressful that way because for me, I go, if you get out of college and you hit 27 years or whatever age, you can't go to the clubs anymore. What do you do? Do you just keep walking around Target? That's creepy.
Like if your wife left you today,
oh god,
where do you meet somebody else? Not to get married.
I think that we have a career that we could do this. I think this career could.
Oh, we could turn it into a bit.
It turns it into a bit. Now, if I didn't have this career,
you say you have your mental breakdown and now you're a truck driver. She
I like
leaves
this.
because
Am I over the road?
Over the road runner. You're home every weekend.
So where do I go on the weekend to find the tail?
Yeah, to find some tail.
I don't want to go to the dog
You don't
house.
want to go to the bar?
Because those places you just know.
Because it's hard to go from a wife that has perfect teeth to one that has perfect tooth.
Where do you go? Where would you go?
I'm asking. Why? Because you can't. If you find them in a bar, that feels
Target.
weird.
Well, but then you don't know if they're single, and it's
spark up a conversation.
like in the
Oh
deodorant
my
aisle.
God! If somebody came up to you at a Target and started talking, are you going to run away?
Well, I'm a little
Of course you do.
different.
What if you're in the pads aisle? And you're by female hygiene, and then
That's
some
creepy.
dude comes up and
Wait till
says,
she
"Hey,
leaves
how's it
that aisle.
going?"
Wait till she leaves.
Yeah, I don't think I'd go to. What an interesting question. Where without an app, can't use the apps.
Yeah.
Where do you go if you are older and you're not allowed to go into stirrups or anything anymore?
Over
You know
30,
what I mean?
where are you meeting your significant other? Where are you meeting somebody to date? Old people, they meet at the stamp store, wherever old people buy
Denny's.
stamps. Where do old people buy stamps?
The stamp
Post
store.
office?
The stamp store.
Yeah, we have one in our area. I don't know where it is, but I guess you would maybe jog.
The gym? No.
The gym.
Somebody said the gym? No.
I don't think
Probably
the
has
gym.
to be like somewhere that you frequent, but they have to work there. So like if you go to the bank and you see a cute teller,
So
or
you
like
just
if you
keep
go to a
going
restaurant
Gas station.
once a week and
gas station.
I'm already laying the groundwork for Mary at the gas station.
The gym. No, yeah, you just said that. That doesn't work. I don't think that works. What about this? I have a sister-in-law that complains all the time and will not be getting married and not having kids, but I want to travel and do whatever she wants on her own time. I mean, I get that.
I mean, it sounds selfish when you say I don't want to have kids because I want to live my life traveling and experiencing things and focusing on my career and doing anything I want to do. It sounds selfish, but like Tom Segura said, having a kid is the most selfish thing you can do because you love something because it kind of looks like you.
Yeah, it's true. I brag about that sometimes.
Yeah.
Look at that little kid. A handsome devil, doesn't he?
Looks just like me.
I'm kidding.
The parts that look...
the dog park.
Yeah, I guess.
Man, if you are over 30 and you're recently single, I think you go get a puppy immediately.
Church girls are crazy. How about
Not related. Jake just wanted that PSA out there. Church girls are crazy.
How about this? But I maybe this is not acceptable in this situation though. You tell me. You go start stalking.
Yeah.
Oh,
nope.
No.
Already not acceptable.
No, sorry.
You're
Hold on.
using words.
No. Like on Facebook, you're finding maybe people that you graduated with or whatever, and you go, oh, they went through a divorce. They look like, and then you spark up a conversation through like Facebook.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Well, Facebook has a dating app now.
It does?
Yeah. Apparently. Are you on Facebook dating?
No,
Feels
but
like it's only for the elderly.
yeah, I kind of get that vibe.
I want to let you know, we started all your social media. FYI, our little the older people, the older generation, we were there before you, way before you.
This person says meet at the
We had it before it was on a phone, young lady.
Yeah.
Before it was on a phone, you had to go to a desktop.
I've always wanted to go speed dating.
Yes.
You know what's really fun is
What?
it's the speed dating but without lights on. So you have to have a conversation. You can't see what they look like.
That's our app.
I know. Sorry, I got excited.
As a single parent, other single parents at school.
I guess
that's
you
not
got to get.
bad.
I don't want to be involved in any PTA. I don't want to know other.
Oh, so you just want somebody who's new?
Well, I don't want to I can't go into my school right now and tell you who the single moms are. I would have to be involved.
Yeah,
at school, and I don't want to be.
I wonder if you were a single dad, if you'd know.
Oh, maybe
it's kind of
because I'm
like gaydar.
Yeah, okay, I get that. I think I have a little gaydar.
Oh, I know, I do.
Yeah. Oh, apparently we gotta
I'm
go.
so good at
Sydney
it.
just said, "Shut down the fun."
Yeah,
fine. Jake and Tanner show.
That was so much fun.
What a jerk off. Ah, God. Hey, you know what we could do? I'm going to do this. I've been carrying around this Nikolai for the last couple days. Since Tuesday when we were supposed to, hey, guess what? Every Tuesday is going to be that Nikolai around 7:45. We missed
Have we
him last
ever done it?
No,
Have
not
we
really.
ever done it at that time?
No, I don't know. No. But it's a fun one. This is one of our early ones. It's only 2 minutes long. We can play it at the very end. It's something to do with a work truck. Do you remember that?
Oh, I think maybe.
It's the one where Nikolai didn't know. He thought he was 9,000, but they're actually asking for a lot more than that.
Oh.
Spike Lee. You know who that dude is? That director? Super big New York Knicks fan? Mm-hmm. Really? Spike Lee?
I know the name, but isn't he dead?
No.
He died in his trailer.
He's very upset right now.
That he died in
Got
his
any
trailer
flaws,
back in
man?
the 80s?
I need some flaws bad. I could say that to Angie, and she just has flaws.
Didn't you make a deal with her that if she's going to floss you, she has to...
Be shirtless. Yes. Yeah. It's weird when we're in town. No. Man, because I ate some of that... you guys don't care about this, but I need to
What did you eat?
Roast beef.
Where?
Last night, and I just left it in here. Did you crock pot that beast?
Yeah, my...
Hey, do you use the, I don't want to say the C word, but do you put the plastic wrap?
No.
See, now, Angie hated doing that because she thought it was releasing chemicals into our brains.
Probably.
But it's so much easier to clean. Oh, man.
Yeah. No, I made dinner Monday, and then my mother-in-law made dinner yesterday, and she was like, I'm going to do a roast beef. And
What'd you put in that? What'd she put in it?
She had carrots.
Nice.
Potatoes.
A little celery or no? Mm-mm. No celery?
Carrots, potatoes, and roast beef.
Yeah, that's what actually ours was, too. But did you floss? I got food traps, though, man.
No, my teeth are so jammed together.
Lucky.
Yeah, I had braces, and they were all really spaced out, and that's what they said.
Yeah.
Like, my orthodontist, he was like, you're going to hear a lot of people say that I leave your teeth spaced. And then he stopped talking. And then when I got out and I went to the dentist, he's like, man, there's a lot of spaces in these teeth. And then I didn't take my retainer, so now they kind of pushed all back.
FYI, it might be going to be a little weird for you guys.
Do you want me to suck it out?
March 10th.
Oh.
Yes. March 10th, I'm going to get my teeth cleaned. And also I'm getting some whitening trays. So at one point I'm going to have a real white smile. And it's going to be weird because you guys are going to be like, I don't remember that smile being that white 2 days ago. And just FYI, I'm painting my teeth, basically.
Dude, I would paint my teeth. I would white out my teeth.
$40.
That's it?
Well, I get it at cost or something like that because of Angie.
Well, yeah, but can I just be you? Walk in one day?
I mean, would you do it? Because I'm getting a lot of coffee stains on my teeth.
Yeah.
Why are you guys looking at my teeth?
Mine are coffee and cigarettes.
I hate taking pictures, not only by Angie because she's so photogenic, but she has such a big smile and all her teeth show, and they're just like, they're white, and then by me, it's just like mine are yellowish. Yeah, it's like going to the gym, and then the trainer's a little overweight. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like if I was your personal trainer, I would never get money. Like if I was standing at Planet Fitness saying like, "Hey,"
they would pass you.
Yeah, $10. I'll give you $10 if you let me be your personal trainer. They'd be like, "Yeah, I'd rather not. Why don't I just go give $10 to McDonald's because it's going to do the same thing."
Sydney, this is going to make you feel uncomfortable, but you have pretty white teeth. Do you see? You're uncomfortable about it. Do you?
Don't look at my teeth.
Do you stain them white? Do you drink white, or are you just brushing them?
Ew. Why did you say that?
I don't use whitening toothpaste because it's bad for your teeth. So I only use the crust cavity one because I'm very picky about it because my stepsister says that that's the kind you should use.
Okay. So you're just brushing your teeth? That's why they're so white?
I drink water. I don't know. I brush my teeth.
You don't drink yellow?
Yeah, and she drinks coffee with enough creamer where it looks like milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
she
weird.
only drinks water
even
and
have
twisted
coffee.
teas.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, black coffee is where it's at, and also cigarettes. Listen.
With a straw.
Also cigarette.
I'm not here to condone smoking.
Yeah.
What I'm here to say is you'll look cool and smell good.
He's not wrong.
I remember when I was smoking, my fingers, I had my fingers
Yellow.
here were yellow.
Yep.
You could smell it all the time on my hands.
Yep.
And I didn't realize the smell until I stopped. How
Until you
bad it
stopped
was.
smoking,
I don't even know how Angie put up with that. You want to know how? Because of
your Virginia Slim.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Hey,
I
it's
used to
Johnny
do that.
Car Sales Guy wishing you a good morning and much love. Shut up, Johnny.
Oh, it's Johnny.
Who's Johnny?
Johnny's the guy that took back my Bolt.
I don't care about Johnny. Just kidding. I love you, Johnny. Is that 2601?
Probably, I don't know. Yeah, you said Johnny, right?
Johnny likes to sell you cars that you know you won't use or need.
Yeah! He did that!
Sorry, Johnny. I'm kidding.
Didn't Johnny say not to get the Bolt?
I don't remember that.
Like multiple times.
No, he said that after. I remember him when we called him on the air when he was like, yeah, I didn't think you were going to use it. Like, I don't think it was a
I
good,
knew it wasn't
gonna be a
right
good
for you.
car for you.
But you were so set on it.
All right, guys.
Oh yeah, I was. He could have flat out just told me, "You will not like this car, and you will bring it back to me. It
You're
is
gonna
pointless for
yeah,
you." I
were
was so hell bent on it.
Hey, let's do that. I want to play this Nikolai. Let's just finish up with Nikolai here.
Okay.
Do I have time?
Yeah, it's only 2 minutes, right?
Yeah. All right. So Nikolai is our Russian friend that we call up. He helps us mess with people on Craigslist. This is an earlier one. We try to keep him on there as long as we possibly can. You wanted there was a work truck for sale. This is what Nikolai did.